Hold on to your butts.
One year ago today, we released the very first episode of Taped Over, and we find it fitting to celebrate and honor our one-year anniversary milestone by returning to a movie we touched on the very beginning. So that's right, tapeheads. Jump in the Explorer, bag up the Barbasol, and join us as we find fossilized mosquitoes and clones of dino DNA. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Hello, and welcome to Taped Over Podcast, the show where we look at the movies and pop culture of past decades with the modern eye and relive the nostalgia of those glorious times. I am one of your hosts, Tyrannosaurus Travis, and beside me, as always, my co-host, the Calgarian Cretaceous chaotician, Mr. Raptor Robert.
You really shouldn't be using my name.
Oh, Robert! Robert! We've got Robert here! Oh! See, nobody cares.
Alright, what's up, tapeheads?
In Spielberg's 1993 Dino Delight, a paleontologist, a paleobotanist, and a chaos theorist are among a select group chosen to tour an island theme park populated by dinosaurs created from prehistoric DNA. While the park's billionaire mastermind assures everyone that the facility is safe, they find out otherwise when the power goes out and the various ferocious predators break free and go on the hunt. Directed by Steven Spielberg, music by John Williams, starring Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, Richard Attenborough, Bob Peck, Ariana Richards, Joseph Mazzello, and Wayne Knight. Grossing over $1 billion, revolutionizing the film industry, spawning 8 sequels, and giving this podcast its signature send-off, Jurassic Park roars in with 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb, 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. But Bear, what does Jurassic Park roll in with on the Taped Over score?
What's up, tapeheads? Everybody, happy 1-year anniversary to the Taped Over Podcast.
Yeah, baby,
One year. Here's to another year. And a lot more fun. We really appreciate you guys, and thanks for sticking around. And tell your friends, really.
Bring your kids.
All right, so Jurassic Park Carnivore crunches its way in to our first ever perfect Taped Over score of 100 out of a possible 100.
Way, dude.
Come on, man. You know it's true.
We hit the trips.
We hit the trips.
Oh my god.
We
what
hit
a
the
fitting
trips.
Movie.
Dude, I could easily have given this a 105. Okay? Like, I'm going to break it down for you, tapeheads, the same way we always do, starting with cast/performances. Can you imagine anyone else in any of these roles?
No.
I can't, man.
Not the people that they originally had in mind. That's for damn sure.
From our friend Travis here playing the little fat kid at the start who says that it looks like a 6-foot turkey, to Samuel L. Jackson playing the chain-smoking man, and everything in between. This film nails it. Love Laura Dern. Love Sam Neill.
Man,
Love
so good.
me, Jeff, Dr. Ian Malcolm Goldblum. I think the kids are perfect in this movie. I think the dinosaurs are very well cast in this film.
Ariana Richards and Tim Mazzello, John Mazzello.
Spielberg really, when Spielberg calls, he gets what he wants. I highly doubt that there were a lot of others in line to play these roles.
You'd be surprised.
I'm sure everybody in Hollywood was champing, but in this case, chomping at the bit to be in this film. The Michael Crichton legendary film.
Absolutely.
It gets a 20 out of 20 cast / performance. I mean, need I say more? Moving on, look, cinematography and effects. This is 1993, tape
Yeah,
heads.
baby.
It stands the test of time.
100% it does.
Like, now when I see the Brachiosaurus at the start of the film, just now in like 2026, I'm thinking, okay, this looks a little dated.
Yeah, like 30 plus years. It's
But-
like
but-
just a bit. Just that scene, though.
But we don't grade things on aggregate here. We grade things as they were, as you saw them in the theater, and as we remember them, and if they hold up, and it does, they hold up. The CGI holds up. It was groundbreaking at the time.
100%.
The combination of CGI with animatronics in this is a slam dunk.
Yeah,
The
dude.
setting in Kauai, in Hawaii, the
Yep.
fact that there was an actual friggin' typhoon that hit
Yes.
while they were filming, which like destroyed half the island.
Yep.
Unbelievable. What a look. You really feel like you're there. The sound, the opening credits, man, the terrifying sound of that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, gives me chills to this day.
Yep. I watched it just the other night, and my lord.
I still tear up when I see John Hammond and he goes, "There it is." We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that, okay? Because that's another category.
Dr.
on its own.
Grant, my dear Dr. Sattler.
Welcome
to Jurassic Park. Oh god, that gets me so many.
Oh my god, moving along, tape
But they
head.
do travel in
Story.
herds.
Story. Our next category gets a 20 out of 20. What a brilliant concept. A futuristic theme park where dinosaurs are brought back to life through advanced cloning techniques.
I still
call
think
it-
the science holds up.
I call it Billy and the Clonosaurus. Splicey.
You know Dr. Beak.
Can we splicey?
Now I finally have time to do what I've always wanted. Write the great American novel. Mine is about a futuristic amusement park where dinosaurs are brought to life through advanced cloning techniques. I call it Billy and the Clonosaurus.
Oh, you have got to be kidding, sir. First you think of an idea that has already been done, and then you give it a title that nobody could possibly like. Didn't you think this bestseller list for 18 months? Every magazine cover had it. Popular movies of all time, sir. What were you thinking? I mean, thank you. I'll come again.
Yes, the perfect story, the great American novel. Michael Crichton kicks ass. Billy and the Clonosaurus was just an incredible story of a boy and his clone dinosaur. It's getting a 20 out of 20, all right?
Well, thank you for listening. For the past year, Tapeheads, Taped Over podcast is officially canceled.
Oh my God, canceled.
Yeah, I'm canceling it.
All right.
I'm shutting the power down.
Moving along, music. What, a 20 out of 10? Can I give it a 30 out of 10?
It's John Williams.
Like,
We've gone over this.
Dude,
John Williams never gets lower than a 10.
Dude, like this is a 100 out of 100 score, okay?
It's one of the most iconic, beautiful
If it
pieces
got
of
like a
music.
15 on cast, it would have been a 15 out of 10 on music, dude. It's John Williams. Not only is it John Williams, I think it's the greatest John Williams soundtrack. Other than possibly Star Wars.
Yeah.
I really think that this is the greatest friggin' soundtrack ever in a movie.
Do you know that Steven Spielberg didn't even have the music because he was doing this movie and Schindler's List at the same time?
I heard that.
So it's like, oh, okay. Hey, John. He's like, no, it's John Williams. Like, come on.
Don't worry, guys. I'll just give it to John.
Yeah.
He'll sort it
You know
out.
what? He wrote me 2 notes for my first movie, and it's become one of the most iconic freaking songs in the world. So he's good. Just leave it with Jen. Come on, Jen.
This soundtrack, the Jurassic Park music in general, it's got a lot of, it's John Williams, right? It's like artists sound like their art. That's what I was like. A lot of E.T. There's a lot of E.T. in this, I want to say.
There's a lot of Amblin. Yeah, man. Yep.
It's so Amblin, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's very Amblin.
I'm going to rule DreamWorks. Okay.
Okay.
Moving along, rewatchability, 10 out of 10. I can watch Jurassic
100%.
Park all day, every day. I'm
Dude,
fine
it's
with it.
literally playing on the TV in the other room.
I watched it yesterday. I wasn't even going to watch it for this because I've seen it. I think I've seen it the second most out of any film ever. Number 1 being Back to the Future. I'm sure I've seen that maybe once or twice more.
Once or twice. Yeah,
No,
but that's
maybe
close. That's
maybe
close.
50 times. I've seen Back to the Future many times. However, rewatchability, perfect score, 10 out of 10. Come on,
I
man.
can't believe this is. Don't get me wrong. I can believe it because this movie is phenomenal and groundbreaking. But 100, nothing's ever gonna top this. Are you saying that this is the greatest I was going to say Back to the Future. Greatest taped over that we've done.
It is. It's the highest taped over score that we've done, and nothing will ever beat it, but all the best that anything else can do is tie it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
fair.
unless it's just like so good. I don't know how you could get a 101.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Back to the Future, maybe.
Back to the Future Part 3. Definitely.
Definitely.
Come on, Mad Dog.
When Emmett Brown and Mary Steenburgen ride off on the hoverboard at the end. Yeah, that's getting a 50 out of 20 for sure. Oh my God.
I can't with this.
Finally, tape heads, we come to nostalgia score, arguably the most important aspect of the taped over score. And you know JP is getting 20 out of 20.
I mean, how could it not? You already gave it 100.
Yes. Dude, okay. From the movie itself to the VHS copy of the movie to the toys to the Sega Genesis video game.
Oh, I love that.
To the wristwatches, t-shirt, pajamas, the pajama combo that I had going on as a kid.
Oh, my Lord.
To the friggin' just stickers and everything else there. I'm sure there was a fantastic sticker book.
Dude, this logo
From the
alone.
youth novelization of the film.
Yeah. Dude, the logo alone, even if you took out the words, which are just themselves so iconic, but the silhouette of the T-Rex, I mean, come on.
Dude, I got the shirt on right now.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. You know what? High five for that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And
excellent.
I got to give a taped over MVP for this film. I forgot cast performances, and taped over MVP goes to.
Really? You're giving it to Goldblum.
He's actually my favorite character in the film, so yes, I'm giving it to Dr. Ian Malcolm. I bring the scientists, you bring the rock star, Jeff Goldblum. He's always out on the look for a future ex Ms.
Dude,
Malcolm.
my MVP, the taped over MVP on this one, has got to go to Laura Dern.
To Dr. Ellie Sattler?
Man, when she first sees that Brachiosaurus and like Grant like turns her head, like they're looking at a blue sky, but she literally looks like she's seeing a dinosaur.
Like, how do they clone the plant life, though?
I don't know. Just like, where did they get that dinosaur?
This species of veriformin's been extinct since the Cretaceous period, okay? Like, what the hell, Alan?
Yeah, Alan.
She's great. She's an amazing actress.
I love Laura Dern.
Her
So
facials in this movie, like the fear when she's going into the maintenance shed.
Oh man!
And when she sees Grant, when she survives, and
Run.
runs at him. Oh my God!
Or even when she sees the T-Rex when they're getting chased in the Jeep, and she lets out that blood-curdling scream.
Dude,
it's just like, how do you act like you're being chased by a 40-foot Tyrannosaurus?
She is unbelievable.
Oh no, 15 feet, but could run.
All right, honorable mention taped over MVP to you, Dr. Ellie Sattler, Laura Dern. However, once again, getting back to Jeff Goldblum. Other than the Fly, which I believe to be Jeff Goldblum's magnum opus.
Brundle.
Brundlefly, yes. Brundlefly. Only when I've achieved my life's work am I actually going to die.
There's gonna be a lot of that going on.
Love Malcolm. Love him with his open shirt laid out on the table, which is.
Was he getting chiseled for a statue in that scene?
I don't know, man. But
I'm pretty sure he was. He was just waiting around.
He's the sexiest, most fashionable Jewish intellectual ever to be a movie star by far.
You know
he's one of my favorite actors of all time is Jeff Goldblum.
You want to know something really, really cool?
What's that?
About our boy JG?
What's up with JG?
He shares the exact same birthday as I do.
No wonder I like you, Travis.
Yes, the exact same day, except for not the same year, obviously. But yeah, it's that dude. That's 100. You heard him correctly, tapeheads. That is the perfect score, and it is so befitting of a perfect movie that has withstood the test of time over the past 30 plus years.
It's easily in my top 3, I would say, if not number 1. It's right up there. It's probably in my. I'd say it's easily in my top 5. More than likely in my top 3. I love Jurassic Park.
Dude, this movie, like I swear to God, this they say 65 million years in the making. This movie will hold up 65 million years from today.
They love using that number in that movie. They use it so many times. 65 million years of evolution.
Oh.
65 million this. We're separated by 65 million years.
Yeah, I mean, nature finds a way. 65 million
Dude,
years, so does time.
Spielberg heard that number and he just loved it. And he's like, I'm going to put it in this movie as often as possible.
Well, even when you're talking about, like, you got the, how you were talking about, like, the combination of the special effects, like the CGI and the practical and the stop motion. You have three of the biggest powerhouses. You have Phil Tippett, who is the grand master of stop motion.
Yep.
Like, I mean, he did his
what did he do? Clash of the Titans?
he's done everything.
Yeah, he did
Like,
everything.
literally.
He did
Then
that skeleton sword fight scene.
Yes, and then you have Mr. Winston. Oh my God. What an incredible man. Stan Winston just built all the animatronics and whatnot. And then you had ILM. I mean, like, come on. Phil Tippett also notoriously for Star Wars and stuff. But
Yeah, They
like
worked.
the three of them, and you see all three of the different styles go in, and the whole line of, I think we're gonna go extinct. That was actually coined by Phil Tippett after he saw
the video of the T-Rex
CGI,
skeleton
yeah.
running.
And it's just like, he's like, well, shit.
Yeah, well, shit, I guess I'm extinct now. Well, thankfully, he was not extinct.
No.
And the beautiful thing is, Travis,
Just watch out for Mad God. That movie is, I'm just gonna say it, fucked.
okay.
Yeah.
The beauty of this film, though, one of the biggest things I love about this film, it's really just that when it was made, 93, it's just on the friggin' cusp of all those things, like the birth of CGI mixed with the pinnacle of stop motion, mixed with puppetry, mixed with practical effects, man. It's just so well done. It's an all-star.
And it's seamless, dude.
It's a murderer's row
yes.
of all that stuff.
100% yes. And oh my God. Man, that, like I said, a fitting score for such an incredibly beautiful movie. And not only the taped over score, but what a score, John Williams. This movie, this music, my God, people get married to this.
I cry whenever I hear it, dude.
When I hear the overture on the piano, just the piano, I'm like, ooh.
Dude, it's like I'm 7 years old all over again.
Yeah, dude. And you know what? Throughout the 8 movies that have been released in the Jurassic franchise, I just watched Rebirth, I think was the last one last night or the night before. Oh God, that was
I found it to be, decently entertaining.
Yeah, but the D-Rex or whatever looked like fucking Cloverfield monster. It was
Yes,
so
it
whacked
did.
out.
It
I'm
looked like
it started not being about the
it's
dinosaurs.
like, dude, we fucked up. We mutated the new dinosaur. The new dinosaur is not right. We have to keep him in this.
Where's Scarlett Johansson?
Why can't we euthanize this thing? No, it has things that we
No.
need.
No.
We can cure cancer with this giant fucking vicious monster.
Yes. Oh my.
Are we gonna get into this, Travis, or what?
I don't know. I don't think I want to. I think I just want to kind of talk about it.
Well, we can keep talking about it.
No, I'm just kidding. But I gotta tell you something, man. I run a park.
You okay?
It's a very specific kind of park.
Okay.
You want to know what kind of park it is?
What kind of park? Is it right up my alley?
It's right up your alley. Well, tape heads, let's get into Act 1. Doctors Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Ian Malcolm are recruited by John Hammond to endorse his new secret theme park on Isla Nublar. The group arrives on the island and experiences the awe of seeing live dinosaurs, shifting some of their views from apprehension to wonder. The visitors debate the ethics of the park over lunch, with Malcolm predicting that the system will fail. The group are joined by Hammond's grandkids, Lex and Tim, and set out on the park's first tour.
Oh, so we start in a very terrifying setting.
Very terrifying.
Very scary, very dark. But, dude, it's like, you see that guy, like, opens up. You see the guy that's like, Jurassic Park. Like, you got the logo. You see the logo that you've been seeing. Before you saw the film, you see the logo. All the merchandise was out before the movie,
you see
right?
all the guys with the hard hats. We're in the jungle at night, and you have Mr. Beck there playing Mr. Muldoon.
Oh, what another one of my
Just
favorites.
rocking the highest shorts possible.
Dude, the highest
Dude,
khakis.
he's
and
like
boots on-
Crocodile Dundee mixed with Steve Irwin.
mixed with Rambo.
Mixed with Rambo. Mixed with Peter Postlewaite from the second
Yeah, he's
one.
mixed with Pete Postlewaite.
Fucking shit.
Friend of the show, Pete Postlewaite.
Yes, he is.
God rest his soul.
definitely. I think he gave me a shout on the voicemail from Beyond the Grave. It's like
He
Vincent
said-
Price.
So you know, did say my name properly.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing, Romeo and Juliet? Pricks.
I don't know why he's Australian, but
Yeah.
he is in this podcast.
Yes. No, so,
Mhm.
so, anyways, we're in this terrifyingly dark jungle, and there's this crate getting loaded into this pen. And, we're going through the notions, instructions, loading team, step away, gatekeeper. And, as you could probably figure out what happened to Gatekeeper Steve, he goes up, pulls the gate. This is such a dumb system.
Dude, okay, like I got some observations about just
As much as I love this movie, I'm going to tear it apart.
I'm gonna tear apart the shabbiness of this fucking loading operation. Okay, you've got like
If it was a lion, it would be probably more.
you got like a little 2-stroke forklift, like a little putt around moped.
It's like a Toyota S25.
It's like a Hyundai. It's like a Hyundai friggin' forklift with this gigantic like friggin' 4-ton friggin' cage on it, and you're putting it on, and the forklift operator obviously is very good because it's obviously at its max load. You couldn't get a bigger forklift. I guess it's tough to get big equipment on this tiny little island.
Well, hold on a sec. I beg to differ on that one because according to John Hammond, he spared no
You
expense.
spared no expense except for on the forklift
and
and the magnets.
and fucking safety. And we're gonna. That's
Dude.
the key thing and throughout this entire film.
So the friggin' the cage, the enclosure goes down. Pushing team move in. So pushing team moves in.
Push.
Slides it along this perfectly. Everything looks perfectly like sealed, magnetized. Everything looks like it's really going to work. They push it in, boom. You see the light on the side of the thing go from red to green, which indicates it is locked
Yeah, it's
in
engaged.
position. Now, this always kind of blew my mind. Is the gate somewhere on the fence connected to the enclosure inside, or is it just the gate that is on the actual
I'm pretty sure it's the gate
pen,
that's just on the thing.
little pen that the single raptor is inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the gate that he pulls
That
up.
don't make no sense because
Nope.
it should be way back. There should be like an airlock type scenario.
Well, as we get
between the gate and the friggin'
there
raptor
should be
enclosure.
like a vestibule between the two, right?
Oh
Like
my
a gate
lord.
opens and then the raptor goes in, the gate closes, and then the other gate opens, right? But this poor
Why the
son of a
fuck
bitch.
did they not move this raptor in when it was 6 months?
Well, then
until
you
it
hear
became
the-
lethal at 8 months.
and this thing just shadows in the jungle, rushes through, and boom!
Yep.
The pen is a little ajar.
Smash, and it slides right out. And in falls this poor chap. Let's
Mr.
just call him
Steve.
Steve, as we call any sad soul on this podcast. Steve falls in.
The gatekeeper's name in the film was actually Joffrey Brown.
Well, Joffrey Brown, he had some pockmarked cheeks. I remember that about him.
Yeah, you look like the
Um,
guy from Grease.
He looked like his one job. He had one job. His gig just got his gatekeeper ticket. Okay,
Hold on a sec. Didn't you just get your
dude.
gatekeeper?
I gotta get rid of my gatekeeper ticket.
Robert, guess who's next on deck?
Dude, no way, man. I'm gonna say mental trauma. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm actually more like the guy with the mullet and the mustache that they see when he looks at from the Raptors' point of view, and he's like, "Oh, I'm that guy. I'm that white trash guy."
I'm just the guy in the background being like, yep,
Yeah.
that's not how I would.
No, you're Muldoon. You're trying to do everything but
I
kill
spent my
the
life
Raptor.
in management. I'm used to it.
Shooter. And then we get the
Oh,
amazing.
the
Should we
classic.
splicey splice? Shooter.
Just so iconic.
Dude, so iconic. What a way to start this film.
And it fades to the jungle.
To the back to a different jungle, but a daytime jungle.
And we get the introduction of Donald Gennaro wearing rocking the 3-piece linen suit. Thankfully, it's linen.
Beautiful Armani.
But he's also wearing these like wingtips.
I thought he's wearing boots. I thought he had boots on.
No, they're not. They're not proper footwear.
well,
for
this
the jungle.
this poor lawyer gentleman, this poor chap here is I like that he decided that, hey, I'm a lawyer. I've got to look like a lawyer, even though I'm in friggin' Costa Rica right now.
Yep.
And No,
Like
no,
I
no.
said-
He's not even in Costa Rica. He's in Dominican Republic at the Amber Mine.
But like I said, at least he's rocking linen, so he knows that he's got that going for him.
He does. So he knows that it's going to be hot, so I'm going to have the linen suit on.
And he meets.
And he's got this beautiful ferry. He's on the ferry.
Yeah, but he's riding it like it's like a.
Like skis?
Something like a-
he's on the bunny hill learning
Yeah,
how to ski for the first time.
Exactly. And
Yeah, he's
getting
doing
pulled.
pizza. He's doing pizza and French fries on
And
there.
we get the introduction of Juanito.
Played by Cheech Marin.
Oh, I forgot. Yes. No, that's Miguel Sandoval.
You may remember him from such films as, oh my God, Law and Order.
Oh, fuck, who's not in Law?
I know. I'm pretty sure he's in Law and Order.
Oh
I've
my
seen him in a
God.
lot of stuff. He's a great actor.
Oh, I mean,
You'll
so
recognize him, tape heads, if you see him. Sorry, I didn't have more examples.
good.
of
Well,
what
no,
he's
I
in.
mean, he's in a ton of different things. I mean, the more notable ones that you probably remember him from is obviously this Air Bud.
He's in Air Bud.
Collateral Damage, Get Shorty.
Collateral Damage.
He's in Blow.
No, it's Collateral Damage and Blow. That's what I remember him
he's
from.
in Blow.
Yeah,
Crash.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a Bottle Shock. Like, he's in a ton of different things.
And more importantly than that, he's responsible for the one line that has become synonymous with Taped Over Podcast,
Yep.
which we are going to get into in a minute or so.
Oh, we'll get into that at the very end. We're not going to quote it.
Oh,
So he plays Juanito Rostagno, and he's just looking at this guy, and he's like, "Holy shit!" And Gennaro, the lawyer's like, "Hey, where the hell's Hammond? What's this about? He's not going to be here." And he's like, his daughter's getting divorced. He wants to be with her. Blah blah blah." And the guy's like, "Hey, well, you had a worker die at your park that's not even open yet, I might add. And the family wants to sue you for $20 million. Are you telling me that Hammond can't even be here to meet me?"
well, he hates inspections. You know,
Yeah,
they
well-
slow everything down.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what else does?
Death.
And yeah, spare no expense
Dinosaur-
on everything but safety.
Yes, he spares no expense except for on safety.
Yeah, and
I think there were some expenses spared on this park. Okay, I'm putting that out there right now, Travis.
Oh, definitely.
He spared some expense.
Yeah, and the ice cream didn't even look like that.
Not on the
It's like a
chef,
Lucerne or
not on the
something.
amenities. He didn't spare any expense on the amenities.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
However,
I mean, did you see that Tiki Hut bathroom that
did
Gennaro
you
goes
see
into?
the wire fence that the T-Rex was kept behind?
Oh, also, if you don't recall, the raptor paddock is like 30 feet from the visitor center.
Oh yeah, it's a
And they
great
feed a
spot.
cow, every 3 hours. So, your kids, where everyone stays, are going to hear horrific noises.
Well,
all through
there's
the night.
some, there's some ethical stuff. I'm pretty sure that Hammond also understands that. Actually, he does not at all because he's birthing new raptors. But
Hold on a sec. You bred raptors?
red raptors.
So, yeah, they go into the mine, that the whole reason behind the science and the miracle of what happens at Jurassic Park is created from what they are digging in the mine. And what is that they are digging?
Amber, mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes
Qué
fossilized
lindo,
in- And so he finally finds a beautiful, beautiful piece. And you know what? I think that piece of amber with the mosquito that he pulls out, I think that's the one that's attached to Hammond's cane.
You
It
think-
looks exactly the same.
So you think that much time has passed between that one and when they're on the helicopter coming in, because Hammond has it already like beautifully like
Who
finished and
knows?
glazed.
But
It's probably the
anyways,
same one. It's probably the same one. Why would they do another one? They're not going to use that piece again for the rest of the movie. So it's like, hey, we got this perfect one. Why don't we shave it down and make it smooth?
I've got a theory that Hammond's going to use that to create his own like super dinosaur, that he's going to inject his own DNA and it's going to become like a super shredder.
So we get the science. We understand they're at an
yeah,
amber mine.
we get
We
that.
don't
We'll
understand.
get to the science.
We don't-
We got to remember that Juanito says that, yeah, he kind of laughs because Gennaro says they got Dr. Malcolm, but he needs 2 more experts.
Well, he only needs one more.
And they want
He needs Grant.
Alan Grant, but
Sadler comes along because,
you'll never get Grant out of Montana
why is that?
because Grant's like me.
He's a digger. Qué lindo era ver.
Oh my God.
And I do embellish that line, tape heads. And if you were wondering, if you have been a long-time listener of the podcast and are wondering what the hell that means at the end of every episode, well, it is an homage to this scene from Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
absolutely. It started in our very first episode, and it's been our signature send-off in every single one. And this, oh my God, Robert, you know what number this episode will be for us?
What will it be, Trav?
This will be number 28.
Number 28 of full-length feature films that we have reviewed.
28th full-length feature film, but this will be our 45th piece of content.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
And 365 days. Not bad, buddy.
Not bad, buddy. Not bad
You
at all.
know
And
what?
thank you, listeners. You're helping us out. You guys are supporting us. We love it. We love you all. Just appreciate the hell out of it. We hope you enjoy it as much as we
We hope you enjoy listening to our bro-like banter.
Banter for your, or background banter for your life.
Background banter for your life.
So we cut to the Badlands of Montana, or like Black Creek or whatever it's called.
Yeah, up there, you know.
Yeah. And we have the lovely introduction of Miss Ellie Sattler and Dr. Alan Grant,
Our two main protagonists.
Sam Neill, and Laura Dern.
I guess that means the pair is off.
Oh my God. And also, we also get Volunteer Kid, who Robert very kindly.
Yeah, he was played
called
by
me the
Travis.
little
Travis
fat kid.
actually was on this movie. He was
He looks
there.
like a younger, fat version of Fred Savage, mixed with
I see the pudginess.
Sidney Crosby.
I see the Princess Bride style pudginess in the
Right?
face.
Oh my God.
Okay, all right.
So they're digging through bones, and then they get
I just quick side note here. They're digging through bones. They dig up a Velociraptor skeleton, and I'm from Alberta, and I went to the Royal Tyrrell Museum, which is a fixture of southern Alberta. It is where they found many, many dinosaur bones,
I think that's where they found Sandy and Sue, the largest on record,
and the
Tyrannosaurus.
Albertosaurus
Yeah,
as
the
well, which is
Albertosaurus.
like a three-fingered version of the
Way
T-Rex.
to think up a good name there, guys.
The Albertosaurus.
Jesus.
Wow, it's like unobtainium.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Way to go, James.
So when I went to the Royal Tyrrell Museum as a child, I was so into dinosaurs. It was right around the time that this movie was out, and they used to do this thing where you could. We spent the night in the museum with all the dinosaur skeletons.
Did they all come alive?
Well, they might.
Give me gum gum dum dum.
They don't. This was before they had animatronics in museums.
Oh,
which
fair.
I'm sure in 2026, plutonium is available in every corner drugstore. But in 1993, it was a little tough to come by, Travis. So I spoke
Fair.
to
I
a
was
lot.
8 years old.
I spoke a lot to the real paleontologists who worked there, and they were so adamant that in Jurassic Park when they're cleaning off the skeleton of like the raptor, they find the raptor skeleton. He's like, "Oh, let me assure you, kids, that is not how we find dinosaur skeletons completely intact like that. You're gonna find pieces of bone over here and over here.
Oh,
and
the
over-
femur
and
is on the
eventually,
left and
you know,
45 feet to the right as you're going
me,
to find the upper
me and
dorsal.
Dr. Berg over here, we watched the film, and they made so many mistakes.
Well, I hope somebody's getting fired from the theory mistake.
I'm sure. I hope somebody got fired for these blunders. He
But
just
you
gets
know
more
what?
lispy and more fat and more,
Even those lovely doctors that you met were wrong, because apparently the only way you find things under the ground is by putting a shotgun shell in a weird seismograph thing,
padded
and
by 2 trailer tires. Yep.
shotgun goes through the dirt and lo and
Bounces the
behold,
image back.
Yeah, and what we have a beautiful, and you're right, maybe they were right here, a beautiful
Fuzzy image of a skeleton.
of a gorgeous velociraptor, and my God,
So, also, tape
I don't
heads,
even know about the Raptors, dude.
due to the success of this film, there was a basketball franchise in the National Basketball Association founded, I believe, the year after.
Yep.
1994, the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, it was one of the 2 basketball teams that Canada had until the Vancouver Grizzlies sadly departed for Memphis.
Yes, and being Lower Mainland, Vancouver, British Columbia residents, I would just like to say that we deserve to lose that team because we do not have basketball fans here.
Well, you know
as
what?
there should be.
Being a resident of the Lower Mainland of British Columbia, I miss my big country fries.
You miss my Big Country Reeves?
Yep, I miss my big country. But so we get this beautiful thing, and this kid comes up, and he's like, "That doesn't look very scary. More like a 6-foot turkey." And Grant, Mr. Sam Neill, gives this kid the gears.
He gives him the
Holy
scared
shit.
scared straight speech.
Yeah.
He slashes at you with this.
Not to mention a speech, but he also does a little animation with a 6-inch crazy looking claw. But that, you know what? That claw looks bad ass.
Now, the one line that really put the fear of God into all us children at that age was, the point is, you are alive when they start to eat you.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, you find yourself, in this period and you're
The
going through
Cretaceous
the forest
period.
and you're looking at, you see this hunter in front of you, but the important thing is, the attack doesn't come from the front. It comes from the sides.
The other two raptors?
You wouldn't even know they were there.
That's correct.
Oh my God.
So we're learning just how dangerous the Velociraptor is.
And how much
Very
Alan
important.
Grant likes to scare the living shit out of children.
He does. He hates kids, which is a great contrast to the novel.
Well, hey, babies smell.
Babies smell.
They smell.
They smell. They're expensive.
Oh, and this is where you get lovely Ellie Sattler. She's so good.
She is. A few contrasts to the book here. In the book, Grant has a large beard, and he loves kids. Ellie Sattler is like 16 years old in the book.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Michael Crichton even said that about 20% of the novel is actually in the movie.
It is. If you've never read the book, Tapeheads, please read the book. It's a really quick and easy. It's a fun read. Once you start reading it, you won't be able to put it down because it is the story.
It is really good.
But it's got so many differences in it. And if you're a fan of the film, you're really gonna love the book because it's really cool. And everybody kind of dies.
Well, one of the characters that does die in this movie actually survives in the book and then ends up suing Hammond or InGen, I should say, down the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Enter a helicopter.
Cover the dig.
Got it. Kill it. Shut it down.
Okay, I gotta run. So Sam Neill runs to his trailer after seeing, he runs to the helicopter and he's like, the pilot's like, over there. He's like, what? Whatever. So he runs over to his trailer and he opens the door and he sees the wonderful linen white suit behind.
He sees the beautiful flat ass of a 70-year-old white man.
Geriatric white dude. Yep. Very, very white, I might add.
Very charming, amazing Sir Richard Attenborough.
Yes, the brother of another famous voice you might know, Mr. David Attenborough, who narrates all of the Planet Earth, The Life. But Richard Attenborough is a very prominent actor and director.
He's unbelievable in this film. He's
Yeah,
fantastic.
so good.
Could not be better cast. And he's pulling out a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, he's got his ass in the fridge. He's just like,
hey, we were saying, he pops open the Moet and he goes, hey, we were saving that for today. I guarantee it. And I say that all the time.
You do.
Still.
You absolutely do.
I guarantee it.
And you know what? There's another line coming up in about 2 seconds that you also say and you use in your life all the time because
I've said
Alan's like, what the hell's going on? And Ellie busts in the door. She's like, okay, who's the jerk? And
it's John Hammond.
Shit, the funder.
He funds $50,000 a year.
Yeah, the person that's responsible for funding their dig.
Yes.
And she's like, oh shit, did I say jerk? Like, oh. So here's a thing I gotta get to. But right before that, Richard Attenborough, so playing Dr. Hammond in this, is kind of, he's like, I've got a park. I need a couple of experts to come in and sign off for, legal reasons and so on. And they're like, no, it's really busy. Just dug up a new skeleton. He's like, well, I can further your dig or your financing for a further 3 years. Hold on a sec. If you're Richard Hammond and you're already funding this dig,
John Hammond.
Or John Hammond, sorry. I'm thinking Richard Attenborough. If you're John Hammond and already funding this, he's technically your boss. He could just be like, hey, get in the fucking helicopter.
Or I'm no longer funding your dig.
So they don't really have anything to stand up. But anyways, he kind of bribes them. And here's the line that Robert likes to use in his daily life. And every time I see him, I know my way around the kitchen.
I know my way around the kitchen. Dude, there's another line, too, that he says that I always use.
In the span
he says,
of 10 seconds.
I like you. Both of you.
So good.
I can tell instantly about people. It's a gift.
Yeah.
And I can tell instantly about people as well, Travis.
I've got a chopper waiting over in Chonto.
Yep. Let's fucking go.
Let is go. And
Jet
you know what?
set.
Jet set, baby. We are off to the island of Isla Nublar in Costa Rica.
But right before that, we're going to take a little trip to San Jose.
Oh, that is right. Because, hold on.
we have the primary antagonist of this film rather than the dinosaurs themselves.
Arguably the one person that's, yeah, he's pretty
The
much
guy who
responsible
is
for
100% responsible.
the entire Jurassic Park franchise. Let's just put it that way.
The whole island is the antagonist, okay? The entire concept of making a clone dinosaur island and thinking you can control nature as God controls his marionettes on this earth is the antagonist. However, Mr. Dennis Nedry, portrayed by the incomparable Wayne Knight, another perfect casting, Newman himself from Seinfeld.
So you have Cameron Thor walking around the corner dressed in his best, oh my God, and he
Cabana gear.
Man, fucking Cameron Thor. Let's not get into Cameron Thor.
Let's not, because I don't think anybody, including myself.
Well, he's now a convicted sex offender, but we actually did. He was
it serves him right for trying to smuggle like dino embryos off an island.
He was actually in another Steven Spielberg movie that we have done on this podcast.
Oh, which one is that?
He played Jack's Little League coach in the beginning of Hook.
Oh, well, that just makes perfect sense. So he's already been around children for long enough.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. So we have, I keep wanting to call him
You think you know
Newman.
a guy. You think you know a guy.
We have, I keep wanting to call him Newman. We have Nedry sitting over there in this beautiful little, like, cafe bistro on the waterfront.
I know, just enjoying it. You've got some hot sauce on the table.
He's got a giant plate of fruit, and I'm like, oh, my God. And we get Secret Agent Dodgson coming over here, and
he's got a briefcase with him. He's got an attaché case.
$50,000.
No, $750,000.
Oh, right, and you get the other 50 after the delivery.
He's got $750 in there.
So he did all this for $800,000.
He did. However, they say a total of $1.3 million.
Oh yeah, after everything, 50 for each
additional species.
Yes, right.
He's like, I'll get them all. So he's got Newman Nedry.
I keep wanting to say Newman.
Well, it's fine. We can address him as either Newman or Nedry.
Nedry, Newman.
Look at the sun hitting the hat of Grant.
I know, it looks great.
Oh my God.
We have a beautiful
tape heads. We got some OG G1 Jurassic Park figures here from Kenner from 1993, sitting on the taped over desk.
What a way to celebrate
1 year
and this beautiful movie with the OG Kenner action figures from Jurassic Park.
So Nedry makes a sleazy deal to smuggle the dino embryos in a can of Barbazol shaving cream with a screw bottom.
This thing is so cool.
Now, here's a quick poll, tape heads. Was the squeal made by the can, or was it made by Nedry?
I can't even get that.
I think it's Nedry who
makes it. It is Nedry. It's 100% Wayne Knight.
The squeak is like unlike anything I've ever heard.
So he's super giddy because
he's getting all this money.
He's getting all this money, and he's essentially, like Robert said, he's to smuggle out these embryos that the research department of Jurassic Park and Hammond's crew have for a competitor. And he says, 18 minutes, I got an 18-minute window to meet your guy on the boat, and we're going to get off. And in 18 minutes, your company is going to catch up on 10 years of research.
And that brings us to
the helicopter ride and the introduction of Robert's taped over MVP, Mr. Goldblum.
Dr. Sattler, I refuse to believe that you're not familiar with the concept of attraction.
And from the go, he is just like, he is totally Goldblum in this.
Dude, he's got black shirt tucked into black jeans with black belt and a black leather jacket.
And like black tinted
shades. Like, with hair as black as the night itself, with full Castrol GTX fucking lube.
Dude, and he's so tan, too.
Dude, he's amazingly
It's like the sexiest Jeff Goldblum you'll ever see.
Dude, I remember, I told you, I've said this before on the podcast. It's like, he's the coolest intellectual.
Sure.
Ever.
This is my second favorite Goldblum.
It is. The Fly is number one.
No.
What was it? Earth Girls Are Easy?
No. Oh, that's a good one, though. That's a good one. No. My favorite role for Goldblum as the Grandmaster in Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, God.
I know, just because he's so ridiculous.
I'm like, what are you going to say, like Independence Day?
Oh, God. No,
you never would have known this without my David. You never would have learned these things without my David. God.
So, yeah, so we kind of, like, the group, the core three, the chaotician, or Yeah, because he's a
the chaotician, mathematician,
Yeah,
the paleobotanist, paleontologist, and of course the
they're all
blood-sucking
assembled.
lawyer.
Oh yes, of course,
and of course our
Mr. John Hammond.
sweet man in his white on
Well, you
white.
say sweet now, but we really learn.
In the book, John Hammond actually rolls around with a little animal carrier with a
with a
tiny
tiny
elephant.
elephant, right,
Yes,
yeah,
he
I
does,
remember
because
that, yeah.
InGen has been mutating DNA for a long time.
I mean, come on.
But we're not going to put that in
Hey,
the movie.
hey, come on, John.
Come on, Chad. Shout out to Jason Can or James Can.
yeah, Jason
Shout out to
Can.
James Can.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Come on, Chad. Come on,
Come on,
Chad.
Chad.
Stay tuned for Eraser tape.
Oh my god, I want to do that movie so much. But yeah, so the helicopter's going, and we kind of get the introduction of Malcolm and his ideology, because he's a chaotician, and mathematician. He deals in unpredictability and chaos theories and Mandela effects, or not Mandela effects. What's the butterfly effect? And we're finally about to get to the island, and
There it is. The sickest scene ever. Spicy Spicy?
I bring scientists, you bring a rock star. There it is.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
bring
yeah,
the
yeah.
scientists.
That's at the lunch.
You bring the rock star.
That's at the lunch.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
says
is.
it on the helicopter. I bring the
Oh,
scientists.
that's right. That's right.
You bring
yeah.
the rock star.
Yeah, okay.
There it is.
There it is. And oh man,
Like the greatest distance clip. Like it's just unbelievable.
And the cinematography by Dean Cundy, I must add, like amazing Dean Cundy. He's been the cinematographer on like about 9 of our films. Just incredible work by this guy. And holy shit, we come through the helicopter, coming down through the waterfalls, just stunning.
Gorgeous,
island of
man.
Hawaii,
Shout out to
gorgeous.
Hawaii. Shout
I
out to
actually took
Kauai.
a tour through there, but via helicopter.
I've been to
But
Kauai also, but I
so
did not
nice.
do the Jurassic Park tour, unfortunately.
They also had the Godzilla tour there. 'cause that
Dude,
was
and the
also filmed.
Jeeps roll up. The Jeeps roll up with the,
The
Jurassic
1992 Jeep
Sahara.
Sahara Wrangler,
Yeah, yeah.
in sand color with the red doors and Jurassic Park stamped.
Dude, I've seen a
everywhere.
couple of those. And I've seen a couple of the Explorers modified
Dude,
Jurassic Park
there's an
style.
Explorer in White Rock that's done up
Yep,
in the,
for
the
sure,
classic
man.
colors. But so they drive to this visitor center, and
Well,
my
no, they drive. They're on their way to the visitor center.
oh right, sorry, you're right. How can I forget the most
And of course,
iconic scene of the movie?
one of the more iconic scenes of the movie. They pull up. They're driving. They get in. They're like, okay, all right.
Ellie's
What kind of
looking
park?
at a plant.
She finds some gigantic leaf somewhere.
That's right.
In between the helicopter and when she gets on board the Jeep. Who the fuck knows where she picked this thing up?
Yeah, she
She's
maybe
like, oh,
just
that's a
stuck her
species.
hand
Look at
out.
this. Is that Veriformin?
Robert, this species has been extinct for
Since the
16
Cretaceous period.
million years. Yeah, it's like, okay. And boom. This is some of the best acting in the entire film.
The look, the hat come
Grant.
off, the glasses come off, the hat come off, the
Turns
glasses
his
come
head.
off, the hats come off, the glasses come off. They can't believe what they are seeing.
Grant's looking to his left, and just like Sam Neill sells the hell out of this and is just awestruck.
Turns the head of his lover, Dr. Sattler, to the left.
And Laura Dern, like I said, man, this is her facial expressions.
Dude,
are
it makes me want a Jeep so bad, just because you like put your
No,
arm
man,
up
remember
on
you cut
up on the roll cage and you like fucking stick your head up
No,
the top and
no,
you're looking out.
no. You only get a Jeep that you can, flick a switch and it turns into a 7-foot boombox like in the past.
All right, Pistario Vargas.
Come on, get
Hey, baby, come and get your spanking.
That's right. And you get this unbelievable shot. And this is the one, as you said before, this is maybe the one piece that's not 100% holds up, but it still looks beautiful.
You look at the textures on this thing, and
Yeah.
it just man, it's just so well done. For 93, the textures on it, it's like it's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur?
Brachiosaurus 30.
And they're just in awe. They're like, what the hell? Like, how the hell would you even react to? Like, where did you get that actual dinosaur? Like, where did you get it?
I'll show you.
You crazy son of a bitch. You did it.
Great line by Malcolm.
So good. And this is the one iconic line from John Hammond. Dr. Grant, because he's kind of beside himself. He can't believe what he's seeing. Sattler's trying to help Alan out because they're very much in love with each other, and Hammond is just walking. Dr. Grant, my dear Dr. Sattler, welcome to Jurassic Park. So they head over to the Visitor Center, aka HQ of Jurassic Park, and they go on a tour because Dr. Hammond, Mr. John Hammond, wants to show them just exactly how they created these dinosaurs. And Robert, do you want to give us a rundown on the science behind this? Because, 30 plus years, it still holds up to me.
Dude, using sophisticated techniques, thinking machine supercomputers, okay?
That's right.
So this is what goes on, all right? So, literally, 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today. And just like today, they fed on the blood of animals, even dinosaurs.
Oh,
Sometimes, after
God.
biting a dinosaur, a mosquito would land on the branch of a tree and get stuck in the sap. After a very long time, the sap would become hard and fossilized into today what we call amber. That's where Jurassic Park scientists come in. Using sophisticated techniques, Jurassic Park scientists extract the blood from the mosquito. And bingo, dino DNA. Anyway, that's the long and the short of it.
That's the gist of it. So they take the extracted DNA from the mosquitoes and they fill in the genetic code of the DNA with that of an amphibian, and they fill in. They use the toad to fill in the hole.
Oh, the frog.
The frog, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So they use that, and that's how they create these dinosaurs. And they're on this tour.
Sorry, not don't. Okay.
Dinosaurs.
Well, do you remember dinosaurs? Like the sour candy?
That's my favorite candy.
Dinosaurs.
Of course, man. I can't. Every time I hear that, I can't fucking.
If I see a package of dinosaurs,
you can't say dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, Mr. DNA.
Mr. DNA is
Where
fantastic.
did you come from?
Enter BD Wong.
Oh, BD Wong. So they jump off this, janky old ride, and they go in to actually see the genetic lab. And BD Wong, the scientist, who's kind of like one of the real miracle workers, he is not autoerotica. No, these are not animatronics.
No, there's no animatronics here.
Autoerotica.
These people,
he knows what he meant.
These are the real miracle workers of Jurassic Park.
Yeah, and he kind of gives them the rundown of the ins and outs of the process. Grant and Sattler are really asking questions. And you get a lot of exposition for Malcolm at this point, because he's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" Like,
yep,
yeah, he's like, "You son of a bitch, you did it." But
no, like Malcolm is already like,
he's like, "No, he's already not signing off."
Swamped in his
black getup.
He's swamped in sweat.
His Brill cream.
His balls need a snorkel at this point. Yeah,
his balls.
His balls need a snorkel. They're so buried in sweat.
That's just a terrible.
That's a disgusting thing to say. However, it is the truth.
An egg starts to hatch in their presence, and
come on, little one, come on.
You know what? As much as I said in our Ninja Turtles episode, Tapeheads, check it out. Those were the things of nightmare fuel. This little baby raptor looks adorable.
This is the cutest little baby predator you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, it has monstrous teeth, and it looks terrifying because it could already kill you being 6 inches tall. Yeah,
I can't mimic.
Grant's like, what species is this? And he's like,
he goes, well, it's the Velociraptor.
You bred raptors?
Yeah.
But right before that, you get the kind of the whole backstory of how there's no unauthorized breeding in Jurassic Park, because all the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park are female. They deny them a injection of
a Y chromosome.
Testosterone, influx, and they just keep them all female, so there's no unauthorized breeding, just to keep population control, under wraps.
And well, that doesn't make any sense if genetic mutation has taught us anything. It's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free, and will not be contained. And well, there it is.
Yes, I mean, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Life finds a way.
And it's a really important message, because it's part of the undertone of this entire movie. But moving on,
Alan's like, he studied raptors. Like, it sounds like
It's his
entire
most
life.
literally his most knowledge.
Yeah, and he's like, why the front door would you create these things? These are the monsters.
Not only are they vicious and they will kill you, they are the most intelligent.
And they are just bred to kill, essentially. They hunt for fun and whatnot. So we decide to go on right across the street from the visitor center and where you would keep your kids and everybody to the most dangerous animal in Jurassic Park, to the raptor paddock. And we also now get some screen time with Steve Irwin, Rambo, Crocodile D, Mr. Muldoon.
He's hunted most things that can hunt you, but when she looks at you, you can tell she's working things out.
Oh my God.
We bred 8 initially, but when she moved in, she took over with pride and killed all but 2 of the others.
Yes.
She had them all attacking the fences when the feeders came. Yeah, but the fences are electrified. Yeah, that's true, but they never attacked the same place twice. They were testing the fences for weaknesses systematically. They remember.
So good. And kudos to Mr. Beck here. He plays this role like a boss.
Unbelievable. And he's like basically
So
he's
good.
mosely like an unknown British TV actor, this guy.
Yeah,
before
and
he
he's
was in
just,
this movie.
now he's like, he's synonymous with being Muldoon. Clever
He is,
girl.
he is.
Like, and this guy knows everything. He's hunted it, like he said, hunted everything that could kill you on every continent. Just
He's a
crazy.
big game hunter.
Yeah, man, he's a crazy
in
dude.
the book, this guy Muldoon, because in the book, John Hammond has zoos and parks all over America.
Yes, San Diego in one.
And this guy Muldoon is in charge of all the predators, all the vicious, dangerous animals. Totally, because he's a big game hunter.
And shit.
He's a big game hunter, and he knows about predators. And I love his breakdown of
it's so good.
What's their growth rate? He's like, they're lethal at 8 months, and I don't know why every time.
Lethal.
I know he's not Australian, but I just feel the need to make him Australian.
He does.
Much like
give
Kano.
that vibe.
Well, he is British, but much like Kano, who was also British, Trevor Goddard.
Yeah.
I need to give this guy R.I.P. Goddard and R.I.P. Muldoon. I believe he's passed away as well.
Yeah.
I just need to give it in this Aussie accent, man. It's so important.
Well, for the role, it's actually fitting for the role because it's believable. Like, it's like, okay.
Grant's like, do they show intelligence? Do they show extreme intelligence, even problem-solving intelligence?
Yes. And we get this poor cow, getting lifted into the paddock, and just that nightmare. And you know what?
Who's hungry?
Chilean sea bass. Yes,
and that Chilean sea bass, Trav.
It looks good, dude.
It looks delicious with the
it's like
chiffonade carrot on top.
It looks really nice, and it's like
with the shredded carrot.
Oh
on
man,
top.
it looked like a beautiful dish.
It did.
On those printed Jurassic Park gold rim dishes, man,
it looked good. And they're in this strange kind of dark room, which is like, it's not a dining room, it's an office.
It's like a boardroom. Yeah,
it's a presentation center.
Yeah.
With all kinds of graphics on the walls projecting like 6-year growth.
Well, they're talking about like we're going to have rides and these attractions. Like the dinosaurs the dinosaurs are what's going to bring them here. But, we're going to also offer it's a theme park, essentially. It's like the blueprints of what's going to become. And this is where I think you get a lot of some of the best dialogue in the movie because
100%. This is where it's revealed just like how fucking smart Malcolm
is. He's a mathematician and a chaotician.
He's just your overall intellectual. He's just
very very smart.
No, he's a scientist, but at the same time the fact that he loves chaos theory shows that he is such a fan of like the unpredictable nature of nature.
Well, yeah, and he knows that nature is the ultimate ruler, and nature will find a way. And he's like, no, before you knew it, you patented it.
Yeah, you patented it, you packaged it, you put it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling yourself. Okay, can we splice Malcolm's speech, please?
Okay.
In what you're doing here, genetic power is the most awesome force the planet's ever seen, but you wield it like a kid that's found his dad's gun.
It's hardly appropriate to start hurling generalizations.
If I may. I'll tell you the problem with the scientific power that you're using here. It didn't require any discipline to attain it. You read what others had done, and you took the next step. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it. You stood on the shoulders of geniuses, to accomplish something as fast as you could, and before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. Well,
I don't think you're giving us our due credit. Our scientists have done things which nobody's ever done before.
yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Condors. Condors are on the verge of extinction. And if I was to if I was to create a flock of condors on this island, you wouldn't have anything to say.
No, hold on. This isn't some species that was obliterated by deforestation or the building of a dam. Dinosaurs had their shot, and nature selected them for extinction.
I simply don't understand this Luddite attitude, especially from a scientist. I mean, how can we stand in the light of discovery and not act?
Oh, what's so great about discovery? It's a violent, penetrative act that scars what it explores, what you call discovery. I call the rape of the natural world.
I mean, it's just...
It didn't take any discipline to attain, okay? He's
No.
100% correct.
And when he said about the discipline, and he's like, you got your scientists were so preoccupied of whether or not they could, they never stopped to think of whether or not they should.
They shouldn't.
And it was just like it's so.
His argument about the condors makes sense. Dinosaurs had
He's
their
like,
shot.
condors. But nobody would care about condors in that regards. In like, it's not an attraction that's going to draw.
It's not like
hundreds
we
of
killed the
millions.
dinosaurs, okay?
No, but he's like nature chose
selected them for extinction.
Yeah, and even Ellie's like, you've taken these creatures who are.
Ellie has to pipe in her 2 cents with the plants.
But she's absolutely right. You're throwing them into an ecosystem that's completely they don't know and whatnot. They have no idea what it is, and it's like you have all these elements and whatnot that you're taking these things and they're going to like defend themselves.
Now, Travis, you're meant to stand here and defend me against these characters. The only ones I have on my side is the blood-sucking lawyer.
I love this, and Gennaro's like,
Thank you,
John.
Thank you.
Gennaro, you know what? Kudos to Gennaro. I mean, I know everyone gives him shit. He's kind of been like the
No, I don't think Gennaro's really like. Yeah, he's a prick, but he's not wrong.
He's there to make sure.
Are they heavy?
that
Yeah,
it's
then they're
safety.
expensive. Put them down. He's like the disciplinarian.
Like Martin Ferrero. I mean, like the actor that plays Donald Gennaro. I mean, he's actually like the one person that's kind of there to be like, no, somebody died and you hadn't even opened yet. Like, we're really concerned. We will shut you down, John. Like, if you're not doing your part, like, we're going to keep this closed because this is a death trap and it's going to cost us a fortune. But then he saw the dinosaurs and he's like, jackpot.
We're going to make a fortune with this place.
Yeah, and we'll have a coupon day.
We'll have a coupon day.
And I like this about Hammond because he's like, no, this is not supposed to cater to the exceptionally rich and famous. This is for everybody.
Everyone in the world
And
has
then-
the right to these attractions.
And Alan Grant also has his moment. Even though he's in awe of seeing these living creatures, he has trepidation, and he's like, no, he's kind of at a loss for words because he's like, yeah, this is a wonder to behold, but you really did something bad here by bringing these creatures back, kind of riding on the coattails of what Ellie and Malcolm were saying. He's like, nature chose these creatures, like now it's a different time in planet Earth's history. So we get a little whisper in the ear of John Hammond. Yeah. And boom! Ariana Richards and Joseph Mazzello. We have Alex and Tim. These kids, they did such a good job.
They did, man. And the kids, especially Tim, to
Tim
me,
gets fucked in this movie. I'm
oh,
sorry.
he does. But Tim is a tough kid, man. You know what? Good for him.
Dude, I've got a checklist written out of all the things that happened to Tim, and my God, does he
Big
not have a
Tim, the
good
human
time.
piece of toast.
Big Tim, the human piece of toast. That's absolutely right.
Being a kid, watching this movie in the theater when I was a kid, seeing Tim, it's just like I was Tim's age when I saw this movie.
Yep.
And it was just like I was listening to Tim. It's like I read this other book by this guy named Bacher, and he says the dinosaurs. There's this asteroid that hit the Earth
Listen,
in
Tim,
Mexico.
what car are you planning on riding in?
Whichever one you are.
Okay.
Okay. And Sattler's trying to get Grant to come along with the idea of
And you
shield
can
them.
already tell that Lex, she's got this little crush on Alan Grant. Poor Tim's like meeting one of his heroes because he's into dinosaurs. He loves them and stuff.
Yeah.
And Grant just shuts the door in his face like such a dick.
Yo, fun fact, tape heads. In the book, the roles are reversed.
Yeah.
So Tim is the
hacker.
the nerd. Yeah, he's the hacker, and
Quote,
Lex
unquote.
is a sports kid.
Yeah.
She's like a jock type kid.
Absolutely, yeah.
And-
And the ages are
And Grant
quite different,
loves
yeah.
kids right off the get go in the book.
So you want to know something cool? The reason that
Yeah.
Joseph Mazzello got hired in this movie was he originally auditioned for Hook, but Spielberg was like, "I'm sorry, man. Like you're a bit too young," and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll get a movie and I'll get you in it." And he,
Congratulations, Tim Mazzello. You're our new Billy. That's what I'd be saying to you if you weren't an inch too short.
if you were just exactly 100%, but good on Spielberg because he's like, you know what, like awesome, and he brought him back into. Like,
Don't worry, I'm going to
arguably-
give you a role in my next movie,
That's
which
be
is going to be
5,000 times better than
10,000 times more iconic.
Yes, and you know the kids, Ariana and Joseph, really had a lot of input, and they were really well loved on the set, and they did a lot of input to change scenes and stuff like that, which is so like awesome for younger kid actors and stuff like that. But we are about to partake on the first tour of the park.
All right. Enter control room.
That's right. And we've got Mr. Sweaty Old Newman Nedry.
We've got Samuel L. Jackson.
We've got Ray Arnold, Samuel L. Jackson. Just
so fucking good.
Tapeheads, if you haven't listened to our second episode, our second piece of content ever listed, there's something called Cigarettes in Cinema. It's an after hours with Robert. It's the final thoughts about smoking on screen.
On Spotify only, Tapeheads.
This guy smokes cigarettes like nobody's business. Sam Jackson, why he's a king, why he's in this movie, I have no idea. But
He's described in the book as a chain-smoking man.
He's a chain-smoking menace.
He's a chain-smoking menace.
The CA
he
or
is
CMM
just
or CSMM.
Samuel L. at the helm, Mr. Arnold, just like so solid in this movie.
Yeah,
like
so good.
I would not have anybody else running my fucking park.
Yeah.
Period.
Got another 150 problems to debug today.
Unfortunately, we have.
I don't even think he's lying.
We have the gigantic, disgusting Dennis Nedry, who is described exactly the same in the book as he is in the movie. Like, it is the most direct casting.
Yep. Eating chocolate and drinking Jolt Colas.
I will not be drawn into another financial dispute with you, Dennis.
Well, remember when he was meeting Dodgson, don't go cheap on me, Dodgson. That's what Hammond did.
Yep.
And we now kind of realize.
The thing is, Nedry has this specific skill set. He can debug like 260 million lines of code.
He's a genius.
He is.
He's very good at his job, but he's highly underpaid. He doesn't feel
And he's an
appreciated.
opportunist. He's an ultimate opportunist.
Sure,
he
why
sees,
not?
He sees a window to become rich.
Well, he keeps.
I don't
Hammond
think
keeps saying that he's got financial problems. Like, what is he gambling?
I don't think that
Ponies?
Nedry.
Horses?
I do not think that Nedry foresaw his little incident, resulting in the complete disaster that it did.
It ultimately
I
changes the world.
I feel like Nedry's 18-minute window combined with the friggin' typhoon that hits the island kind of destroyed everything.
I'm gonna.
Or are you gonna say it's all Nedry?
It's all Nedry because if the typhoon just hit and Nedry wasn't, doing his like covert sabotage shit, the typhoon would have just hit. The power wouldn't have gone out.
So
he wouldn't have had to give himself that window to hide what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's just, and there's this line later on in the movie, and that actually the great Sam Jackson busts out like,
John, I can't get Jurassic Park back online without Dennis Nedry.
And it's, I'm holding him personally responsible for the entire, if you follow the entire Jurassic Park franchise and what happens to the world, how they all live on the equator, how they've now, like, they're in the cities and they're dying and stuff like that. It's all Dennis Nedry's fault.
Well, I blame the storm as well. It's almost like Deep Blue Sea. They run a skeleton crew on the weekend, and like everybody else goes to the East Dock and leaves on the boat.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because Skarsgård's the smartest guy in the world, but we deciphered that he actually wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're about to set out into the park now, and oh my God, that brings us to Act 2, Robert.
Let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into it, Trev.
Well, we are about to get into Act 2. So, Act 2. A tropical storm hits, forcing most of the staff to evacuate. Dennis Nedry sabotages the security systems to steal the embryo, causing the park's electric fences to shut down. The touring cars stop in front of the T-Rex paddock, where it escapes and attacks the group, killing Lawyer Gennaro and separating. Nedry is eaten, leaving no one capable of restoring power. Alan is stranded in the jungle with the kids, and the raptors break out of the pen, attacking Mr. Arnold and Mr. Muldoon.
All right, so the tour kicks off, and they go by the Dilophosaurus paddock, and they see fuck all.
I've got a point of contention that I'm going to talk about.
And then they go past the Tyrannosaur paddock, and they see fuck all.
So you are planning on having
dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour?
God, I really hate that.
I really hate that, man. Such good stuff. The little cutaways, the little brief shots, little glints of humor.
Yes.
In this movie work so well. It's not a fucking comedy.
No.
But it works because it's human.
Yeah. And Ellie and Alan are super excited, and all the while, Malcolm's just trying to mac on Sattler, and he's teaching her about the
Which way do you think the drop's gonna roll?
Yeah,
Travis?
he drops towards my thumb. Nope. Back of the hand.
The microscopic hairs in her hands and the slight inversion. Of course, they're microscopic. They're microscopic.
Yeah. So yeah, you get a lot of this, and then boom, Alan, during that little demonstration of chaos theory, Alan
jumps out of the truck,
and he's like, "You see, no one could have predicted that Dr. Grant would have jumped from a moving car." And then Ellie Sattler jumps out,
and of course the essence of chaos. And now I'm sitting here by myself, talking to myself.
And they find this, and I loved this moment. And this is where you get another
iconic
practical effect masterpiece. This and a Triceratops was always one of my favorite, also as a kid. And it was just like, the trike looks awesome, but it's sick, and she's not feeling too well. So
it's a sick Triceratops. Heartbreaking. And it looks incredible. Okay, the sick Triceratops laying down, and we get Dr. Harding.
Yep,
who is there?
Good for you.
One
for
of the minor characters in this film, Dr. Harding.
He's in it for like 30 seconds.
He is.
He's got 3 lines.
And then, of course, the expertise of Dr. Sattler's paleobotany come into effect again. Is this West Indian lilac?
Oh, yeah, it is. Well, we know it's poisonous, but the animals don't eat it.
Are you sure they don't eat them? Pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, you're pretty sure. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you're pretty sure that this fucking this 2-ton beast doesn't eat this 2-ton herbivore never accidentally ingested some West Indian.
And let's not forget to mention that they could also just leave this tour because there's no locking mechanisms on the vehicle doors.
Not door locks. We needed locking mechanisms on the vehicle.
You know what? Ford Explorers. Yeah. You can lock the door from the driver's seat still. It's fine.
You can open it with a Mazda key. I believe.
But they're running along this like magnetic track. But so they find that was one big pile of shit.
Yeah, so she's got to check out the dino droppings.
Yeah, she's not
to make sure because she is just like, okay, I'm working for the park now. Essentially,
you know what? I kind of got that vibe too. Like she kind of just like she's like, oh. You know what? It's like, you know what, Alan? I'm not going back to you to dusty old Montana.
As well as being
I'm in Costa Rica right now.
As well as being a paleobotanist,
have you seen
I am
Jeep?
also a paleo veterinarian.
Yep. I mean, she's a little bit of everything.
I'm going to squeeze the pustules on the tongue of the Triceratops.
Yeah, so she doesn't find anything in the droppings in the volcanic looking mountain of fecal matter. And boom. Because here comes the storm, and Gennaro's like, I really think we should get back in the tour.
I do suggest that we get moving.
And Ellie's like, you know what, I'm gonna stay with Dr. Harding here, and he's like, yeah, I got a gas powered Jeep, I can drop her off because all the staff is now getting evacuated to the boat, to get off for the weekend and stuff, and Alan's like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna jump on in.
Let's get back. I'll jump in the truck with Malcolm. Yeah. We'll have a couple shots and we'll talk about shit.
Yeah, and the kids go back in with Gennaro, and
kudos to Gennaro.
Yeah, I mean,
he's in that vehicle with those 2 kids.
Yeah.
They're not his kids.
No. And I mean, also,
And he's laying down the law. Are they heavy?
yeah.
Well, then they're
But
expensive.
I don't understand that because what does it matter to him? He's not the one paying for it.
Well, he represents the
I
investors.
guess so.
He
yeah.
represents the investors that
fair.
are paying for
So
it.
they continue and they start heading back towards the visitor center, and this when all hell breaks loose, and you get just like a deluge of tropical storm and rain. And this was an actual hurricane.
Yeah, and they
that
actually
hit.
and apparently when the storm hit the island of Kauai, Spielberg said, "Bring the camera. We're gonna get some shots."
So all
of
the
this."
shots of the
amazing,
water break,
water break
Yeah.
coming in over the friggin' thing with the holes in it.
There's
you know
also
the thing with the holes in it, and it shoots through like the holes
There's-
of like the retaining wall.
Yeah, the
on
breaker
the
wall.
island.
Yeah.
Man, that was so cool.
Apparently, Richard Attenborough, because like everyone was just in the hotel that they're at, and they were just like playing cards and doing whatever.
And he brought out the scotch or what?
No, Richard Attenborough was just asleep the entire time, and they're like, "Sir, it's like 160-mile-per-hour winds." He's like, "Yeah, no, whatever. Just wake me up when I gotta work."
Is he dead?
And then after it really cool, very like Twister, where the Oklahoma City bombing happened. The resources of the production, was it Catherine? I don't want to say Catherine Bigelow, but I can't remember her name. The executive producer, Kathleen Kennedy. Thank you.
That bitch that destroyed Star Wars.
Yeah, but whatever. She did a great thing here, and she took a ton of the resources, the island and the production. They really helped clean up, and a bunch of locals helped clean up the sets and stuff. It was just a really cool thing. But anyways, so they're heading back off to the visitor center, and we get okay, I got my 18-minute window now.
Yep. So Nedry says, "Hey, anybody hungry? Want a snack? Because I'm heading out to the machines. I got something sweet. I had something salty. I'm thinking of getting something sweet. Something salty, something sweet.
Because you got Muldoon.
Find Nedry. Check the vending machines.
You got Muldoon, Hammond, and Samuel L. Jackson Arnold just looking at Nedry like,
what the fuck are you
shut
talking about?
up, dude. We don't like you. Just leave us alone.
There's
we
a
don't
tropical
talk to you.
storm
you talk
coming.
Shit, and now you want to buy us a soda? Like, fuck off.
Anybody? I finished debugging the phones. So some of the minor systems, they might start. They might, it's compiling. It's compiling. There's only so much memory. So you gotta, some of the minor systems, they might click on and off, on and off. It's nothing to worry about. And I'm gonna go to the machines.
Okay, and then right before he leaves, synchronizes his watch and hits execute. And now, oh my god! So he gets over and he climbs over to the restricted area, and during the outage when everything starts to go click and shut off, he jumps in, steals a bunch of embryos into his little Barbasol canister that could hold all the embryos cool for 36 hours, and he starts to boogie out of there, driving off into the jungle in his Jeep. Meanwhile,
the tour stops dead.
What did I touch?
With the power outage.
You didn't touch anything.
You didn't touch anything. We're stopped. I'm always looking for a future eggs, Ms. Malcolm.
That's right.
By the way, Dr. Sattler, she's not available.
Why?
Is she? She's like, why? I'm sorry. You two are.
Yeah.
We're fucking.
It's like, just shut up, Malcolm.
Shut up, Ian.
Yeah, go to hell.
Although he respects Ian, he hates Ian. He doesn't hate Ian, but he respects him.
I mean, it's just kind of
and he respects him more as the film goes on.
Yeah, of course. And so they just happen, the cars, once the powers from Nedry's kind of computer virus shut everything down, the cars happen to stop once again in front of the Tyrannosaur paddock, where the first time they passed, they had a little goat there, and it's still hunkered down into the rain, and it's
just hanging out on its elbows.
So Nedry's driving through the dark and the rain, trying to get to the East Dock to meet his dude.
And his glasses are fogging up.
Well, don't worry, you can buy new glasses. And he rams into a sign and goes a little bit off the road and into a gully.
Like, dude, has he not made this drive before? Has he not driven to East Dock before?
I'm pretty sure.
Really? Okay, which way is it? I don't know. It's left or it's right. I don't know, and I'm going to spin the arrow.
Well, buddy, it's east. You should have kind of a sense of direction. You clearly could see the sign when you were pulling up to it, and then you veered off the road and you get stuck in the mud. Now
you crashed into the fucking sign.
Yeah, it's like you knew which direction you turned left.
You didn't see whether it was right or left?
Yeah,
when you crashed into
left.
that thing?
It was left, definitely. It's like a medium in the world.
Like you're talking to a man who chugged an entire bottle of ketchup because he thought it was a 1952 bottle of Chateauneuf de Pape.
Oh god.
I can't fucking see. Okay? That's like 5-6 gulps. You couldn't tell that was ketchup?
So Nedry goes kind of off the road, and then it cuts back to the darkness in front of the Tyrannosaur paddock. And I'm sorry, what's coming up is like some of the best cinematography I've ever seen in my life.
Yep. Unbelievable.
It just, I mean, what happens is just incredible, and it's still, oh my god, it looks awesome today. It looks better than shit that came out a month ago, and this is 30 plus years ago.
It's 32
32
years
yeah.
ago.
No, 30,
33,
yeah, pretty much.
33 this June. June
So,
11th, baby.
June 11th, June 11th, 1993. So the power's out. Back at the control room, all the paddock lights are beep, 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 burp, 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 beep, beep, burp. He's like, why the hell are you shutting all the freaking fences off? He's like, well, Nedry said it was going to happen, but he's like, oh shit.
Why the hell would he turn the other ones off?
Yeah. The Repta paddock's still fine, isn't it?
Yeah, the Repta, that's all Muldoon's really concerned about.
He's like,
the Repta fences.
Shit.
Oi, the Repta fences on air, are they?
He's like, this is fucking crazy.
I stayed in Torrezin's dumpster for 2 weeks. Disguised as a giant
And
carton
I
of ice
hunt
cream.
me a giant rhinoceros.
100 rhinocerosaurus, mate.
So, oh my god, the lights on the fence stop working.
So they sit, it's a little hiccup in the power.
Yep.
Little hiccup in the power. They're sitting there. We got Grant and we got. I got the power. We got Grant. We got Nedry in one SUV. In the front, we've got Lex and Tim.
No, we have.
And the lawyer in the other
Nedry's
SUV.
not there.
Sorry?
You say Grant and Nedry.
Sorry. Grant and
Malcolm.
Grant and Goldblum.
Yeah. Goldblum,
Grant,
Nedry. Yeah.
Grant and Malcolm in one. And they're having man talk. And then in front, we've got
Lex, Tim, and
Gennaro. We've got
yeah.
Gennaro. And we've got Lex and Tim, and Tim's being a little shit. He's got his little goggles on.
Well,
he's looking around. He's not being a little shit. He's just like
no, he's got that little brother
He's
energy.
full of wonderment.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, are those heavy? Yeah, they're excited to put him back.
And then we get one of the most iconic.
And he doesn't. He's just like, fuck off.
Literally, this part frightened me as a child more than anything.
Boom.
Lex goes, we hear stomps. We hear boom, boom. And Lex goes, where's the goat?
And it's pouring rain, and they look up through the glass skylight.
Through the
of
Tesla
Explorer,
style, like pure fucking clear.
and right on the roof window, the severed limb of the goat leg.
Bloody goat leg
And
hits
she's like,
the roof.
"Ah!" And you get the T-Rex claws ripped down, and the fence starts swinging.
using his gay little hands
Oh my
to
God, stop
pull
saying that.
down the wires. Okay, like spared no expense. Okay, maybe have something just other than aircraft cable. That's
But it's
electrified.
got 10,000 volts on it. You don't need anything more
Yeah,
than
so
that.
let's depend 100% on electricity with no backup
Hey
generator.
man, spare no expense. Like I said, once again, on safety, because John
How
Hammond didn't
about-
fucking care about it.
How about some bars? How about some bars or even chain?
No, bars makes more sense too. Yeah, yeah.
So
Electrify the bar. How about bars with You know what? You only brought one of like the most notorious predatory creatures from history back. And,
like
fuck it, let's just throw it
other
over there.
than the great white shark,
Yep.
this
throw it in
is
there.
the ultimate predator.
It's like the
all
pinnacle
time.
of
It is
predation.
the pinnacle of carnivore predator,
Yeah.
the most dominant apex predator of all
Hold on.
time.
40 feet long, 15 feet high. Gee, hot Utah. But-
yes,
But anyways,
yes, very hot, Utah.
apparently the fence wasn't
Did
because
you
the power's
just,
off.
Did you just do that as Gary Busey?
Yes, yeah, I did. I thought you'd pick up on that. This is another shout out to celebrate.
So we're
our
gonna
1
go
year.
Point Break celebrating 1 year, tape heads.
Oh my God.
1 year.
So the T-Rex breaks out, and this is, I mean, oh my God, these kids are just sell the hell out of this scene, man.
Dude, and the roar. The roar.
Oh, that roar is in.
So,
it's iconic.
Travis, I know you're going to be able to tell me, how did they make this roar for the T-Rex?
The-
What did they combine? It was a lion and like a silverback gorilla?
No, actually, no. It was a lion,
Yeah.
a dog,
A dog?
yep, a poodle, a donkey,
A
and
Poodle?
you'll never
A
you'll-
donkey?
You'll never know the last creature. You'll never, in your wildest dream, guess what they added. A flightless bird.
A dodo.
Nope.
Oh, dodos have been extinct for some time. An ostrich?
Nope. Think Madagascar.
A penguin?
Yep.
A penguin.
Penguin.
So wait.
Yep.
Okay, wait. It is a lion,
Yep.
a
Dog,
donkey,
and a penguin.
a lion donkey penguin combination
Yep.
creates
Like
this-
donkey.
The
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
sounds like
it sounds like
Rocky.
Liam Gallagher singing.
Liam Gallagher. Champagne supernova. A JP supernova in the sky.
Wow, dude, that's unbelievable.
Well, let's get super.
Oh no, it sounds like heart-shaped box Nirvana.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, why?
And so it breaks free, and like the kids sell the hell out of it. It starts knocking the explorer
Well, the
around.
kids-
Gennaro jumps out of there. He left us.
I'm gonna shit my pants, dude. If I'm gonna shit my pants, I'm not doing it in the
Okay,
Jeep.
so
I'm not doing it in the Ford Explorer.
I was watching this with Em the other night, and she kind of just sat down right at this part, right when the T-Rex breaks into the tiki hut. She's like, "Well, I mean, that's the best place to go if you're gonna shit your pants. You're already on the toilet." I'm like,
Dude,
"Yep, perfect."
okay, so when I think about this, though, I think I go and I see the bathroom facilities. I'm like, this seems so much safer than being in that fucking Ford. It just does. I'm like, it's a
I don't know,
building.
man.
It's a building with a roof and like toilet stalls. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but it's made out of like tiki thatch.
yeah, well,
It's
it's
like dried leaves and shit. Where at least the other one's made out of metal.
yeah, but it's surrounded in glass.
Yeah, but it's got a
And I don't
it's
have
got
a stupid.
structure.
I don't have a fucking dumbass kid with a
Turn the light
flashlight.
off!
Yeah, with the
Turn the
fucking
light off!
flashlight. Turn the light off. Turn the light. Turn the light off. And it's like from the one car, turn the light off. Turn the light off. To the other car, turn the light off.
And Tim knows dinosaurs, so Grant's kind of like giving him like the force projection. Turn the light off.
Turn the light off.
But they don't turn the light off. The T-Rex just wrecks this Explorer, tops it, turns it, flips it. It comes down.
The most iconic part
through the
goes
window,
through
through
the
the
sunroof,
roof.
through the sunroof, and the kids, the glass, they're holding the glass. Like, how amazing is
Okay,
that?
I know. Okay, so Lex is there, but once again, this is another thing that Tim gets screwed on. Then they get knocked out of the thing. The car gets flipped over. Tim almost gets crushed. He almost gets
And he's
drowned
sinking. They're
the
drowning
mud.
in mud.
And then, meanwhile, we've talked about this exact scene before. You get Grant opening up a flare, coming outside and be like, "Hey," waving. So good because it's pouring down. The T-Rex is menacing. It's just destroying this car. The flare,
Grant
the shot
like a
is
pro.
so good.
Grant like a pro.
Yes.
Moves the flare one side, other side,
And then
throws the
tosses
flare
it.
and remains completely still. And my favorite, arguably my favorite scene
In the
in
car.
the fucking movie, my favorite scene in the whole movie is Malcolm sees Grant doing this and he lights up a flare. Okay, he lights up a flare, but this is after he's already watching Grant out front and he uses his hand to move the condensation
Yep.
from the fucking mirror. And then he lights up his own flare.
It's and we're in the car, I might add.
Oh my god.
So this was actually
So Grant's plan works.
yes.
And
So
fuck.
this is actually Jeff Goldblum decided to do this. He's like, "Well, maybe I like run." And this was actually his idea, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, go
Because
ahead."
I'm such an asshole, maybe I do this.
Oh god, it was so good. And like you lighten up the flare in the bloody
So Grant does the flare move. The Rex chases the flare. Grant goes to save the kids. And then Malcolm steps out of the fucking car.
Yep.
And he goes, "Ian, freeze!" He's like, "Hey, yeah, get the stick! Hey, get the stick!" And he starts running with it. And he starts running with the lit flare. And then he throws it. And the T-Rex just keeps chasing. And oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm coughing on my own laughs here.
it's just
but-
too much, dude. I totally get it.
So literally, Malcolm like gets thrown by the nose of the dinosaur, which destroys the entire bathroom. And then we get one of the greatest scenes in the movie with Muldoon. There's everything else is ripped off, and it's just the lawyer sitting on the toilet. And I
the
love,
T-Rex breaks through the roof
It
or
does.
the building.
Malcolm
goes thrown.
and he gets covered by some palms, which is amazing.
And
Fucking the lawyer's standing there, and he's got his hands up, and he's still slicking his hair back.
yeah, and he's
which I love that he's still slicking his hair back.
He's saying Hail Mary, and
He's like, slicking his hair back, and then he just gets bit right off that fucking bathroom
and
fixture.
crunching.
It's like the Rancor eating the Gamorrean
Dude, it's
guard.
100% like the Rancor. I love Rancors, man. I want one. So Alan runs over to save the kiddos from the car, and they get a little messed around and then knocked over an edge while Tim and Alan are rappelling down the cable. Or Lex and Alan are rappelling down the cable. Timmy is still stuck in the car.
Lex is choking me.
And,
Lex, I can't
and
breathe.
then the explorer gets knocked over the edge and boom, right into a tree. And they manage to get down, and the T-Rex kind of just, meanders off. He's like, I've had my fun. But that one scene with the eye, man, this whole scene, dude, the animatronics and the CGI, good God, it's like seamless. It looks so good.
So when you see the full body T-Rex, that's CGI. When you see anything without the legs, that's animatronic.
Yep. When he's eating Gennaro, that's CGI.
And me being an old dinosaur, no pun intended, like I am, I just always prefer the animatronic so much. Like
It's so much better.
It is. It's you can see.
That's where, like I said, man, that's where Phil Tippett saw like the wonder of ILM and Stan Winston.
Dude, another fun fact. So as it was pouring rain, they didn't realize, like, oh, you're not supposed to get the friggin' animatronic wet.
Oh my God, poor Steven.
Yeah, and he's like,
The shark won't work, Steve.
So the skin was made out of this type of latex that actually swells like a sponge when it gets wet.
Yeah.
So the T-Rex actually got fatter.
Yep.
So they had to alter the CGI.
It also went haywire.
Yeah, it did. It started doing like it started doing like it started doing like House on Haunted Hill.
There's an interview with Sam Neill years later when he was talking. So they didn't have the audio clips for the T-Rex to play to kind of terrify the cast.
So Spielberg was making noises
on a blowhorn, and he was just going blah blah. And Sam Neill said, through all the trials and tribulations and the hardships that we went through on that filming, the hardest thing to do was film this this whole shot was filmed on the studio in Paramount or not Paramount
Universal.
But the hardest thing that I did as an actor on this whole movie was try not to laugh when Steven Spielberg was yelling through a microphone, making random growling noises. That whole scene, it's so iconic and it's so terrifying. Like, it terrified the hell out of me, man, when I was a kid. It was just so funny. So anyways, the T-Rex is gone.
The truck gets gets smashed down the
Yep.
embankment.
Lex and Alan are down on the ground, and he's like, you know what? I got to go get your brother. So he climbs back up into the tree, and poor Tim again. He's like, oh,
I threw up.
I threw up. He's like, that's okay. Just I won't tell anybody. Just tell me where it was so I don't step in it or see it myself.
Like, just give me your hand, Tim. Give me your hand.
So they get out and they start climbing.
Did your dad ever build your treehouse, Tim?
Like,
no.
It's like, yeah, neither did mine. I never caught that line either. So they start climbing down, and then all of a sudden the branches start going, and the truck is coming down after them. And they're, climb, Tim! Climb down faster! They get to the bottom of the tree. The Explorer crashes down right before they could run away. It tilts over and crushes them. But Alan, smart thinking man, grabs Tim and goes through the sunroof.
I always thought as a kid, I'm like, okay, so they crouch down and
Climb left or right on the tree.
The Explorer lands on top of them, but they land perfectly through the sunroof. And I'm like, oh my God, all that puke in there is just all over them now.
Well, we're back
in the car again. I thought they smell bad.
Yeah, well, at least
on the outside.
At least you're out of the tree. So they're finally together. Cut to Dr. Sattler
in the control room.
Well,
no, wait.
So Hammond was like, I went to Muldoon. He's like, if you wouldn't be so kind to go take a gas-powered Jeep and go rescue my grandkids, because like I kind of care about them, not really. Kind of care about my park, but who knows at this point. So they go out, but we cut to a waterfall kind of river-ish place.
It's a pipe.
No. This is where Dennis Nedry
Meets his unfortunate end.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say unfortunate because he is the mastermind of destruction. He is the master of disaster, the Count of Monte, Mr. Big Chocolate Bar. I was trying to think of something.
Like
the Count
Babe
of
Ruth?
the
You're
Count
talking
of
Babe Ruth?
Mr. Crispy.
The Sultan of SWAT?
The Sultan of
The
SWAT.
captain of Baby Ruth?
Yeah.
Come on, Dennis. Come on, Dennis. Just take this thing here and hook it up to that thing there.
Yeah, and he's so he gets hung up on the top of this little like waterfall thing, and he jumps down to take the winch and wrap it around a tree, and
he runs into one of the most iconic dinosaurs in this film, the Dilophosaurus.
And I love the interaction because he's like, oh, you're not so bad. I thought you're one of your little big brothers. You're kind of cute. And he's like, you want food? I got no food. I literally just came down a hill. I'm soaking wet. I have no food.
I have nothing on me. I have nothing on me.
I have nothing on me.
I was like, well, and the Dilophosaurus was like, well, you got something on you.
Yeah. And he's like, stick, stupid, stick. He's just throws it, and he's like, oh.
Dude, he's getting retribution for trying to eat Kramer when Kramer was in the hot tub.
That
and
is
he's
true.
throwing the sticks of butter in
He
him.
smells them.
Yeah.
And Nedry, you know what? He deserves what he gets because he's like being such an asshole. He's calling this thing stupid. And then he's like, you know what? I'm going to run you over when I come back down. It's like, why?
So
You're such a prick.
He starts climbing back up towards his Jeep and he slips and we get this amazing sound effect, this
oh yeah, you get the cartoon slip.
You get a cartoon
banana peel slip.
You get a Merry Melodies
Yeah. And I had to rewind it because I'm like, there's no way. And I'm like, nope.
Oh yeah, that was in there, dude. That's in there. And then you get the fucking and then you get splat. You get a spit of venom.
Yes.
Into the face.
The venom shoots him in the chest at first. He's like, oh, and then he's like,
so gooey
whoa.
and nasty.
Yeah,
and
it's like this viscous.
It's like Canadian maple syrup mixed with tree sap.
Mixed with mud.
Mixed with sticks.
Sticks.
It looks like it's got chunks in it, you know?
And then he starts climbing back around because he's like, oh God. He turns around, boom, right in the face, right in the eyeball.
Because the fucking thing is in the car.
And gets into the car. And did this Dilophosaurus, did it go in through the passenger seat? Was it a second one?
It was the second one.
Okay, fair.
I want to say it was the second
one.
Well,
here's a quick, just a small little swerve.
Sure, Trev.
You know, in the very beginning, how they were talking about, locking mechanisms on the doors.
Right.
Throughout the tour, they had the windows rolled down and they were sticking their head out and stuff like that. For a park that's about to open, do you think having an acid spitting or venom spitting dinosaur on your tour, do you think that these things should be driving past that shit?
Probably not.
Oh, hey, kids, look at the... Oh, my God!
Oh, don't worry. The windows are acid resistant. They're
made of wood, real sturdy.
Spitting its venom at its prey, causing blindness and eventually paralysis.
The voice you are hearing. Yeah. Anyways.
Richard Kiley.
Spared no expense. So Nedry just, oh my God, the screams and the Jeep's just rocking. He's gone, and the Barbasol can of his, $800,000 rolls down the cliff.
And it just gets covered in mud.
Buried in mud, never to be seen again.
Does it get found again? Does it get found in one of the sequels?
There's a moment in Jurassic
Park
World,
3?
No, Jurassic World Dominion, which is the second of the Jurassic World, where they kind of allude to it, but it kind of becomes
the
amount
of mud on this island.
It's like a MacGuffin at that point.
The amount of mud on this island, by the way. Oh my God, it's just so
next level,
thick and
next
heavy.
level.
So Nedry's dead, and they can't get Jurassic Park back online without Dennis Nedry.
Nope.
So they're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. The Sattler and Muldoon roll up to
the scene of the crime.
The scene of the T-Rex crime, and they can't find anybody apart from Gennaro, on left field and Gennaro in right field. But
pieces. Remind me to thank John for a wonderful weekend.
Yeah. They find Ian Malcolm under a bunch of banana leaves, palms, just having a relaxing time, just all fucked up.
Yep.
And they're like, "Oh God, should we chance to move him?" And all you hear is,
no, then he
sits up.
So they put him.
Chance it.
They put Malcolm in the car, and he sees. He hears the stomps again, dude. And he goes, "That's and he's talking to himself again. He goes, "That's an impact tremor, is what it is." I'm fairly alarmed here.
So one thing I want to say about the cool thing about the filmmaking with the T-Rex footprint, how they did the iconic ripple effect. They couldn't get the footprint to actually ripple the way that they wanted to. Like it all just looked like this, like
Okay.
it looked terrible. So one of the sound department guys was a musician. So he's like, "Oh, just give me a few minutes." So he went underneath and he jerry rigged a bunch of guitar strings underneath this piece of plywood that actually had all the mud and the footprint in it, like the plaster.
Oh, no way.
And he started strumming, and all the strumming made that ripple effect, and it made it perfect, like one of the most iconic shots in history. And and you get the classic Malcolm's like, I'm fairly alarmed. Right
Let's
now."
go. Oh no! Oh my God!
The other car.
The other car. Oh,
It's like-
I know.
And like, how the fuck? It's like an almost hero's moment. It's like, well, we found a perfectly good staircase on the side. You guys could have just walked
Yeah,
down.
literally, they fucking go and inspect it. There's nothing there. There were things there, but look, footprints. They've made it away, and then
Yeah.
they get back to Malcolm. Malcolm's like, "We gotta go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we
Let's
gotta,
go."
We gotta go.
And then we get another
And
iconic
We get the T-Rex chase.
Chase.
So let's go faster.
Bush Devil tracker, baby.
Yep. And he leans back. You know, he's trying to cover Sattler, but leans on the stick. Muldoon's like, "Get off the stick!
Get off this thing! I can't move.
Warning: objects in the mirror are closer." Than
I know, that's
and
so
at that
cool.
point, the T-Rex is already way too fucking close.
It's eating the car.
It's literally eating the car. And they finally speed off. The T-Rex is kind of like, meh, whatever. And just, deeks off into the bushes.
Yeah, it does. They finally, oh, let's drop it into fucking fourth gear. We're gonna get the hell out of here.
Oh, I mean, drop it into something higher than that. My God.
Well, it's it's a 5-speed Jeep, I believe.
Yeah. So Alan and the kids, are in the jungle.
They have a sweet night
they have a nice night
in the
with
tree.
with the Bronchiosaurus. It's like, well, I don't mind trees. They never bother me, but you weren't in the last one, bitch. Like, shut up, Lex.
You fucking hacker.
And they go up there, have a nice night with the Brachiosauruses or Brontosauruses, and during which there's a little bit of craziness going on at the visitor center.
Okay, what's going on, Travis?
Well, I'm pretty sure you know.
I
The
know.
power's out.
Yeah, the power's
Power's
out,
out completely.
and they're weighing their options.
Yeah, I mean,
What about the lysine contingency? We can put that into effect.
lysine? Is just like, yes, the Jurassic Park scientists are.
It's an amino acid that they provide them with.
Yeah, and if they don't get it, then they're
They
all
slip
just
into a
gonna-
coma and die.
Yeah, exactly. So they're like, we can just wait it out. It's
This
like,
is absolutely out of the question.
Yeah,
Why?
because John Hammond is a villain.
And he has so much fucking money fucking in this shit.
Yes,
I can't
because
just let all the dinosaurs die.
yeah, and he gives this whole exposition of like how he's like, oh, when I first came down from Scotland, I made this.
Oh, when they're eating the ice cream.
Yeah, I made this flea circus, and I just
It's
wanted.
still a fucking flea circus.
I just wanted to make something that people was an illusion, people could feel, and
Touch.
Laura Dern gives this great thing. She's like, you know what? Like, I was in awe of the power of this place, but the power is out now, and it's still just an illusion. The
It's
illusion,
such an amazing scene.
the
dude.
illusion of like that you having control, that was the illusion, and it's like it's so good. But then they decide to try and get the power back on via
Shutting down the entire system.
yeah, and Mr. Arnold. Oh my God, because obviously they've run a muck about what's his name, Dennis Nedry's nefarious hacker system, and it's just like.
Didn't say the magic word.
And then so Ray Arnold's sitting there. So this is Samuel L. Jackson, and he goes, key check space my 0, key checks off, safety space at -0. He's turning the systems off. He doesn't want anybody to see what he's about to do. Now look at this next sector. It's a kicker, the white rabbit object.
White rabbit object.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it did it all.
Yeah, but all the key checks off. The computer didn't file the keystrokes, so the only way to find it now is to go through all the system's code, which is about 2 million. And it's like he says it so fast with the filtered
dirt in his
and
mouth.
How does he do it? He smokes like a champ.
He smokes like a champ.
So they decide to reboot the system because it potentially could try it. We've never done it. We might lose the power for good. Who knows?
Yeah, we've never shut off the entire system. It might not come back on at all.
But they do.
But they do.
Yeah, because Ellie and Muldoon and
And
Malcolm,
Malcolm, they're all there.
beautiful-
They're all back.
Beautiful shot of
Oh my God, laying
the
across
iconic
the
Jeff
table.
Goldblum shot. Yeah. Oh my God.
Look up, Google a picture of Jeff Goldblum. Guaranteed this
in
comes up.
Jurassic, or it's the first one that will show up.
Yeah.
Apart from
I'm
maybe
gonna get it
headshot.
like a giant, all over print of it, like a gigantic, like for the roof of my toy room.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm really wanting to get that.
I don't blame you.
Like a big sticker of just like laying across with his shirt open. Oh,
So Alan and the kids kind of wake up and continue on their journey, but they come to a fence, but during which the system reboot kind of works, and they're kind of in awe at the visitor center. They're like, well, why didn't any of the power or anything come on? And Sam Jackson's like, well, maybe just it's the breakers.
it tripped the breaker, so I got to go across the
Yeah.
park.
I'm just
I
gonna go
gotta hit a
across the
couple
compound,
switches,
hit
and
a
then
couple
we'll be-
switches, and we'll
Like,
just wait for the whole thing to blow
15
over.
minutes, like 15 minutes, I can have all the power back on.
Yeah. So
I just got to run across raptor infested
Yeah, I mean, no problem. No
fucking
problem.
jungle.
Yeah.
No problem.
So
He made it to the shed. He did make it to the shed, unless they
Yeah.
just carried his body parts in there.
The
Raptors. That they're just gnawing on him for a
I
little
mean,
bit.
raptors are very intelligent. They may have. They laid a trap, like in the Jurassic Park 3. They laid a trap.
All right, so let's focus a little bit on Grant and the kids.
Well, hold on a sec. We gotta focus more. So Arnold goes to the shed, and no one hears from him. So a few minutes later, Hammond's like, yeah, he should have been. Checks his watch. He's like, yeah, okay. Dr. Sattler, yeah, you go ahead. And Muldoon's like, the hell with that. Pulls out this wicked, awesome Mossberg combat shotgun. He's like,
Badass.
we'll go together.
And
So
get the
they-
radios too.
Yeah, and put us
The
on same
radios even
channel.
look like weapons.
Dude, the radios are dope. they're Cobra Sigma 2s, but I love those radios. But
Mm.
anyways, yeah, so they head off. But now we can go back to Alan and the kids.
Alan and the kids, they've made their way out of the tree. They're kind of wandering at this point. They wind up near a perimeter fence.
Oh,
Before that, they're looking, and Grant is still like a little kid. He's like, "Oh God, look, Timmy, can you tell me what they are?" And Timmy goes, "Gala,
they go into the valley.
Gallimimus."
yeah,
They're because they gallop so much that they're Gallimimus. And he's like, they're flocking this way.
yeah, yeah.
And they start
then
running.
Boom!
They jump over the friggin' branch.
Yeah.
They get behind the branch, and then the T-Rex comes out and just starts eating them.
Yep.
And they just witness like
Look at all
nature.
the blood.
They just witness. Look at his guts.
I
Look at his
forgot.
blood.
There was one scene when they were in the tree where they're about to fall asleep, and Tim's like, "What do you call a blind dinosaur?
Do you think he saw us?
What do you call a blind dinosaur's dog?"
Do you think he saw us, Rex?
So there's one theory, or two theories that I have here. Either Alan is gonna be like, "Damn, this kid's fucking funny. I'm taking these jokes for my next
Oh
book.
my God.
I'm taking these jokes," or he's so annoyed at these shitty jokes that he's throwing Tim out of the tree. One of the two.
Do you have any more knee slappers for us?
No,
Tim Murphy.
Tim Murphy.
Well, that's his name, is Tim Murphy.
Oh, right. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, because they're named after their dad, not Hammond's daughter.
That is true.
Hey, and I
she was
collected
getting
toys.
a divorce, right?
Oh, yeah, on the card back for the Tim Murphy action
Oh,
figure.
God, they gave
which
you
I
the whole
have.
life
Tim
story.
Murphy.
Oh no.
There is no Lex action figure, unfortunately. There's just Tim,
What a-
who comes
Yeah.
with the wicked night vision goggles. So they witness this amazing circle of life type moment where the T-Rex starts eating the Gallimimus, and they make their way to a perimeter fence. Fun fact, tapeheads: the perimeter fence scene was one of the first scenes
That's true.
filmed in the picture.
But someone shut the fence off in the rain.
Oh, let's not start singing Weird Al.
Okay.
Although I was singing it all morning in anticipation of this podcast.
All right.
And we may sing it at the end.
That's true.
Okay. So, laterally, not laterally, but congruently to this scene,
Yes.
the scene where Sattler decides to go to the shed with Muldoon to try to reboot the entire system is happening as Grant and the kids are at the perimeter fence.
Yeah.
So
I love this scene.
so they're walking, they're going towards the fence, and this is an iconic scene. He's like, and Sattler is so scared, and Muldoon, still cool as a cucumber, he's like, we can't.
we can run it.
No,
It's right
we
there.
can't
can run. Why
because
not?
we're being hunted.
She's like, oh my god.
Don't worry, I've got and he starts taking off like the freaking the bucks, the
he
butt
unfolds
stop.
the butt stock
Yeah.
down to the combat stage.
Yeah, into that. He's like,
Extended butt stock.
I've gotta run. You can make it if you run.
Yeah.
towards the shed. Run, go now.
Does like the whole like, you know,
Dude, she does this amazing athletic.
gymnastic thing over
Oh,
the
for
fucking
sure.
tree
Like
branch.
gets in, bam. She's in the shed, slams the door, and then we see the unfortunate ending of Dr. Robert Muldoon.
Because he is fixated on one raptor right in front of him. But like Alan Grant
where
told
does the
us
attack
in
come?
the very beginning,
Not from the front, from the
from
side.
the sides, and
I know we get the best line from Muldoon though. Clever girl.
And it's a cool. You can just hear him just being
His
eaten
skull is being mauled.
and just screaming. And there's this cool shot of the main raptor, like the forward raptor. It's just the eye on the branch and the snakes coming by. But Ellie's now in the compound shed. She's following the pipes. She's running down and she's scared for her life. And she backs up against the wall and she's like, "Oh,
Mr. Arnold,
yeah," because a raptor has somehow
a beautiful
managed-
black arm goes down over her shoulder as if to comfort her.
yeah.
But she walks forward, and it is a severed
It's-
arm in a white dress
It's
shirt.
Mace
rolled up.
Windu's arm.
It's Mace Windu's
That's
arm.
what happened when he fell to the bottom
It's
of
Jules Winfield's arm.
Coruscant
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
getting thrown out of the window.
He's got a tattoo on his hand that says "bad motherfucker."
That's right. I
Yeah.
thought that was his wallet.
Yeah, no, he's got. Okay, so while this is happening, and Ellie and there's all this kerfuffle going on because they're in contact with the control room or the bunker that they're in at this point.
Yeah.
And Hammond is trying to guide her through reading the schematic, and Malcolm's
Follow the
like, "You're a
pipes."
fucking idiot. You're not." He's like, "There should be a staircase
Conduit.
there,
Yeah.
a conduit." He's like, "No, come on." And then Malcolm goes, "Okay, look above you. You're gonna see piping. You're gonna see some pipes. You're gonna follow that piping. Continue." To
Yeah,
follow
he's
the
also
piping."
an engineer apparently.
Well, he's Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Yeah,
he's
it's
a
Ian Malcolm.
genius.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
He's
I
Brundlefly.
mean, dude, he drove like a GTO
He
through
made
the streets of San
transporter
Diego.
pods. He made transporter pods.
That's true. That is
He
that
did.
is true.
So Ellie
He was
eventually
an alien from outer space.
So Ellie eventually finds her way to the main switchboard. The main
I love
fuse
this scene,
box.
like when she's pumping all like the
Yep.
power and then flipping the buttons.
So cut back to Grant and the kids.
Ugh.
One of my favorite scenes, because this was the first scene filmed in the film, is Grant throwing the stick at the fence.
Oh
And
yeah,
he
Grant and
goes,
his
"Will,"
shenanigans.
he goes, "Well, I guess that means the power is off."
Yeah.
Because in this scene, this was the first scene filmed, and it's like, Sam, it's like, I wanted you to do this movie in an American accent, but why don't you just try speaking like you normally speak?
Sure.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. And then after the scene was already in the can,
Yeah.
fucking Spielberg goes, "Well, let's try it with a more
Let's go
American
back-
accent."
Let's go back more.
Well,
like
I guess
English-
it means the
English
power is off.
Yeah, the power.
I always noticed that. I always
Yeah,
noticed that,
I'm
even as a
100%.
7-year-old watching this.
And he gives the kids a little.
He gives them a little show, grabs the fence, and pretends to get electrocuted.
Like
And they start climbing. And they
Yeah.
start climbing. And
Yeah.
they're like halfway up the fence.
Well, no, him, Grant and Lex make it over the top. Timmy's still.
Timmy's lagging
Tim's
behind.
been through the fucking ringer at this point.
Yeah, and fucking Grant.
Yeah, so he gets it. To
Grant
the
should have
overside of
fucking
the
been
top.
there with Tim the whole time.
He should have just
Get on my back.
pushed him.
How about you
Oh,
get on my
yeah,
back?
yeah.
I rappelled down
You
a
weigh
wall.
less than your sister.
Yes.
She tried to choke me last time.
I
So let's try
rappelled
it this
down a
way.
wall with your sister on my shoulders. I think I can take this like 7-year-old kid.
Yeah, this 40-pound child.
Yes. So they're up the
You fucked
fence,
up, Grant.
and then
Because cut to Ellie flipping the switches,
Starting
get
to flip on the
power,
main breakers.
and she gets to the perimeter fence button and click.
pump up the charge.
And right then, Lex and Grant are on the ground waiting for Tim.
Tim, jump! I gotta
Yeah.
catch you.
I'm gonna go. You count to 3. 1, 2. Cut to Ellie. Click. Boom.
Tim gets launched
He
off the
gets
fence with
10,000
10,000
volts, and he goes flying like 40 feet. And oh
Grant
my
starts
God.
performing CPR. He goes, "Come on, Tim!
And you know what?
Tim,
You know
Tim,
what?
come on, Tim!
Come on, Tim.
Tim!"
Ariana Richards, Lex is doing such a good job. Like, Timmy. I know it sounds really harsh on the ears, but she's like truly like in fear for her brother because he just got fucked up.
No, you really do buy that they are brother and sister.
Yeah, I really
In like a
liked it.
Jeepers Creepers level, like
Yes,
they are like brother and
yes,
sister.
dude. Yes, check it out. Well, great movie. We have an episode on that. But yeah, so Timmy goes flying like no one's business. Grant does CPR. They finally resuscitate him, and 3, and he's okay.
And he's okay.
And my God, Ellie Sattler's got Jurassic Park back in business. But baby, Robert, that takes us
To Act 3.
Unfortunately, our final 9/11. Well, Act 3. Grant and the kids make it to the visitor center where they are hunted by raptors in the kitchen and into the control room. Just as the raptors are about to strike the group in the visitor center lobby, the T-Rex bursts in and attacks, unintentionally saving the humans. The survivors escape via helicopter, with Hammond looking on and realizing the humorous of his project as they leave the island.
All right. So we get another bit of separation here somehow. We
We're
got Hammond.
we're all on the right side of the fence at this point.
Okay, so it's the phones are out.
But baby, they're back in business.
But the
now.
baby they get back in business.
Yeah.
We've got Hammond and Malcolm hanging out in the bunker.
Yeah, they're not doing shit.
And then we've got Grant, Sattler, Tim, and Lex.
Yep.
And for some reason the kids get left in the cafeteria.
Well, they finally get to the visitor center, and Tim's like, or Grant's just like, wait here, I'm gonna go and see like if anybody's here. But they feel that place is safe because like there's nothing around, even though the raptor paddock was fucking 30 feet away.
So the kids start eating Jello.
Well, dude, did you see that spread, man? That is very Spielberg Captain Hook spread.
Dude,
Ooh.
a lot of jellies, and it's like the
Spare no
it's very
expense,
Hook.
man.
It's very Hook, man. Now you're playing with us, Peter.
You're playing.
It
with
is.
us,
There's a little
Peter.
like reflective colors and of jellies and things that you're eating.
Yeah,
And then the Jello is necessary because
it is.
we get a shot of Lex
It's a great scene
holding a spoon with Jello on it.
Yeah,
and
Tim's
she
just
sees the fuck, or is it Tim with the Jello?
no. Lex has the Jello, but Tim's eating like sugar and like chocolate and ice cream.
As
Lex
he
grabs
deserves.
Jello, but she's eating fruit, like smart girl. Good for you, Lex. And then she finally goes into the dessert, and lo and behold, the silhouette of a velociraptor comes, and her hand, kudos to her. She plays this off so well.
So we
Such
get
a good actor.
So we get one of the most iconic scenes in the entire film, the kitchen scene.
Oh, that it was inspired by so many things. Like I said, I just watched Rebirth. They ripped off this entire scene in a convenience store, like almost like
They
note
did.
for note.
They
note
did.
for note.
They did. And whatever. It's an homage.
Sure,
I have no
I
beef.
thought it was great. Like,
I got
don't get me
no
wrong.
dude. I
Yeah.
got no beef with that at all. I
No,
think it's fine.
not in the slightest. I
Because
thought it
that's
was really
such
cool.
an awesome scene.
Even with the flare, they did the same.
Dude, if you're gonna do a Jurassic
Yeah.
Park sequel or
Pay homage to the original
of course,
because it's far superior than any
So-
dog shit you're making.
like what a better scene, and it's just like so focused on noises you can make, right? Like
Arr,
they use the spoons. Oh yeah, the noises the raptors
Yeah.
where like a seal would make.
yeah, Seal was actually part of them.
Yep.
So it
So
was a mare in. Oh no, that was the Gallimimus. It was a mare and a stallion horse when the mare was in heat,
mhm.
right before they would get down the business. But this was a seal and a camel.
A seal and a camel getting it on for that sound effect. So they're crawling around in the there's like multiple lines of stainless steel tables in this kitchen. The raptors are jumping up on them at a certain point, up on the tables and then down, and you see their cool little banana claw, as you call it, the banana claws, tipping, clicking on the
Yeah.
floor. Tim starts using the fucking the
sorry.
ladles to
Yeah.
on the floor to get their attention,
Just to protect your little brother.
and then
Oh no. Yeah. Sorry.
and
I thought that was
Lex,
Tim, yeah.
Lex, because they've got Tim in his sights. They got Tim in
Yeah.
their sights. Lex
Dun,
tries to
dun,
save the day. She runs into like a fucking like cabinet or a dishwasher
It's
or
like-
a
it's a
dumb
cabinet.
waiter,
It's a cabinet.
whatever it is, with the sliding door. Like she can't get it open.
Yeah, I can't
But-
get it down.
But the raptor starts chasing after the reflection,
yeah, not knowing.
smashes its head, and they're able to get out. They're able to evade the raptors.
Dude, they did such a good job. They get out, and all the while this was like this crazy, incredible, iconic scene of this movie or moment of this movie, you have a beautiful moment where Ellie's like in the grass outside the visitor center, and Alan's like looking around, like kind of calling for her, and she peeks him and scopes him over, this
Runs
hill,
at him.
and she's like, "Run!" and he sees her, and they have the beautiful like
She
embracing.
jumps up,
moment.
wraps her legs around him.
Yeah, so good. There's so much love there. It's so good. And they're like, we got to go get the kids. All the while, the kids are being, terrorized,
Hunted by
fucking creatures,
by the most perfect fucking pack hunter.
It's like if Bruce, the jaws.
They
or
can
the
open
shark
doors.
jaws.
They can open doors. They've learned how to open. They're intelligent.
Well, as long as they can't
Problems.
open door. Oh shit!
Yep.
Lo and behold, guess what? They learn how to do.
So the
that.
kids get the hell out of the kitchen.
Yeah, they run into.
Grant is there. Grant gets back, and, and
all,
Ellie's there.
All four of them are together.
And they're
now.
like, control room.
Yep.
And they go to the control room.
It's an interactive CD-ROM.
Yep. They get the control room. The Raptors chase them to the control room.
Yep.
They get the door shut. Not locked though. The belly boot up the door locks. The door locks. And Grant takes this opportunity, and this is like I get chills during this scene. Dude, I get chills. No, well, that.
Oh.
But I get chills when Grant picks up the phone and calls the bunker.
Oh, yeah.
And he says, Mr. Hammond, the phones are working.
Yes.
He's like, you have my grandkids? He's like, call the mainland. Tell them to send the goddamn helicopters.
Yeah, he's like,
and then you hear in the background, they're going to come in through the glass.
Yeah.
And then you get fucking Sir Richard Attenborough. He goes, Grant!
Yeah, and he's like, I'm afraid I can't endorse your park.
Grant!
And then because he hears like shotgun blasts because they use the last of the shotgun shells. The raptor with like the nose, like,
the big one,
on
the big one.
Oh my god! And like the claws are coming through the door, so Ellie and Grant are like trying to force this door closed. Lex has her shining moment. The one thing that she does in this movie,
The interactive CD-ROM.
The interactive CD-ROM. She figures out what apparently Mr. Arnold couldn't figure out. She goes tick, 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 hacks the.
Well,
Nartron.
Mr. Arnold was
she hacks the Gibson.
Mr. Arnold was a
is
little too
alluding to
dead.
one of our
Was a little
future
too
episodes.
dead to figure out,
Well,
like,
I mean,
because there was no power for him.
well,
He could have booted that shit up.
you didn't know that.
Well, yeah, we knew that he was
Dude,
dead.
man,
He was an
trust me.
arm.
Hey, look,
all that was left of him was
I
a
saw those
gnarled
keystrokes.
arm.
Okay, you can't fake those moves.
All right, Johnny Cage.
Yeah, so she starts hacking the Gibson, alluding to a future episode, and yeah, she finally gets everything back online. They close the door locks go and slide into place, and my God, they're safe for what seems like 5 seconds.
Yep.
And then boom,
They're gonna
the
come
raptor
in through
comes
the
right through the
glass.
window. It's like, what the fuck was the point of that?
So they go up through the ventilation
Yeah.
ducts.
Oh God, the raptors jump at him. Lex. Oh my God.
It's coming up right behind him.
Oh.
And then Grant boots the fucking raptor in the face. I love when he boots the raptor
the
in the
raptor's
face.
kind of like.
Yep. Falls down, and through this pursuit, the raptor, the raptors are following them through.
Yeah, they're hunting their prey.
But they're going through the air ducts, and they wind up right in the fucking foyer of the visitor center.
Main lobby, baby.
Yeah, above the skeletons when dinosaurs ruled the earth.
And
they got to go down. They got to drop down.
And they're right there, and they're on the scaffolding, and the raptors are chasing them. They're flying through. The scaffolding's going fucking everywhere. It's kind of like Rush Hour 2.
It's collapsing and breaking on them, but they're ducking
Don't worry.
and not getting hurt.
Chinese bamboo. It's real sturdy.
Very sturdy. Not piss shirt Ben Bard.
Lee! And they finally make it to the floor, and the raptors have them surrounded. Oh, my God. Boom! In rolls She-Rex and just
The
has
mama.
a field day. And the raptors are kind of like, oh,
Kills one raptor.
shit.
But I love the teamsmanship, the clansmanship
Yeah, of the raptors.
of the raptors. Not
Yeah.
clansmen, your thinking
Tribal.
tape is
It's tribal.
tribe is it's tribalism of the raptors.
Yeah.
They
They're pack
jump.
hunters. They're pack
They're
hunters.
pack hunters.
Yeah.
They're a tight knit family unit. They jump at the T-Rex and start fighting. This gives the humans time to escape out the front door.
Where
Right-
Hammond and Malcolm are in the gas
Hammond looking
powered
like a
Jeep.
boss, looking like a host of Top Gear, driving the fucking Jeep. I've decided not to. It doesn't work. So have I.
He looks like Jeremy.
He's the Stig. He's the Stig, bro.
He's the dressed
fucking
in white. He's the
Stig.
Stig at that point.
Oh my god.
Hold on a sec. Of all the shit, I know Hammond was indoors most of the time, but he doesn't have a speck of dirt on him.
No, he
He
doesn't.
still looks like
He didn't have
mint.
to roll around and shit. He was fine. He
Yeah,
ate some
that's
ice cream.
Yeah.
Licked his
He
little
was like,
amber.
oh, hi, grandkids.
No, he
I
had
was
his
concerned for
Werther's,
your safety."
Werther's original on the tip of his walking stick that he was licking for energy the whole time.
The Werther's.
My Werther's is your Werther's too.
So,
I love you.
The T-Rex and the Raptors battle as the banner falls. And what does that banner say?
When dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Dinosaurs ruled the
When
earth.
dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Survivors get to the helipad, get evacuated.
Hammond has this great moment because he's not in the helicopter yet.
No.
And he steps out and he just looks and he's just so sad. He's just like, how did this happen? You know, it's
well,
like,
because he had the illusion that he had control.
This
but
is the flea
he brought,
circus.
let's be honest. He brought a fucking crazy predator that was nature chose to be extinct from 65 million years ago
he did.
back to humanity. And he's also a villain. In
And he's
this
a
movie.
very old man and he's very sad. He didn't mean any harm. As villainous as you'd like to say he is.
I don't mean like he's like villainous as like nefarious. I mean,
He's not
just-
nefarious, but
there's
his actions
also-
result in death.
There's also a line in one of these movies in this franchise where it's like, I only had the best intentions. It's like some of the world's most heinous atrocities were always committed under the impression of the best intentions. And they're flying away in the helicopter. Everyone's all safe and sound, secure. They're looking out at this beautiful sunrise over the ocean
With
horizon.
these pelicans flying.
And maybe they did turn into birds.
Yes, that is the great question that lands at the end of the film. Perhaps these birds flying away are the dinosaurs.
Yeah, because that was Grant's theory all along. The dinosaurs turned into birds. Forget that
Perhaps.
guy named Backer.
Perhaps, tapeheads. Grant was correct.
Well, Robert, my friend, that takes us, unfortunately, to this wonderful end, to this incredible movie that means so much to both you and I
Takes us
and
to the
this
aftermath, baby.
podcast already.
1 year, tapeheads, and I thank you so much for joining us on this journey through one of my favorite films of all time. One of our, I speak for Travis as well, one of our favorite films of all time. Truly defines nostalgia for any 90s kid out there, any millennials out there. I'm sure you all remember Jurassic Park. It meant a lot to do this one. We actually had a different film in mind for this week.
Yeah.
However, this being our 1 year anniversary, we decided to revisit one that was in our hearts from the very beginning.
We are literally recording on the exact same day that we recorded our very first episode. Now, it released on March 27th, but we are recording the day that we recorded the first episode of this podcast, called Dinos.
Dinos, what? Sandworms?
Dinos Debates, Sandworms,
Sandworms
and
and
Sequels,
Sequels.
where we talked a little about Jurassic Park. But my God, you're absolutely right.
We've come a little bit of a way
We've
since
come,
then.
man. And you know what? It's thanks to you guys and your listeners out there, tape heads and non-tape heads. If you're out there, you will become one eventually. I guarantee.
I guarantee it. I
guarantee
guarantee it.
But yeah, it's because of you guys that we love doing this. We keep doing it. We Robert was trying to be like, oh, I'm sick, and I'm gonna punch him
I
in the
was
face.
a little
Yeah.
bit. I
No, but
was.
you came off like a champ.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna miss the 1 year anniversary.
No, and you know what, guys? It's thank you so much for all the support over the past year. It's been awesome. To our loved ones
who have supported us throughout this
yeah,
crazy
and put
endeavor.
up with us.
Yeah, we love
I
that
don't know
so
if it's
much.
support. It's more like, oh god, these guys again.
You know what? They've been so supportive because they know we need to do this.
Yes, that's true.
It's necessary. This is what we do.
Yes, they
and we love
it,
doing it.
and we love that they love that we love.
So check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on YouTube.
Also, check us out. We have just started. We are live on Discord, and check us out on X and TikTok. Links are in the descriptions. And you guys, Jurassic Park. Like, how could we not do this wonderful movie? It's so fitting for the year anniversary. The first movie that I ever saw in the drive-in.
Dude, one of
The greatest movie I've ever seen in the drive-in. Man, it was the best. First time I ever saw it was
the
there.
first movie that I forced my mom to let me go see.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, Spielberg, my favorite director, knocks it right out of the park yet again.
there are a few films that will ever even come close to this.
It's
It's
perfect. It's literally a perfect movie.
It's perfect. Hence
Yeah.
the taped over score.
I mean, you're not wrong. I absolutely love that taped over score, and Spielberg. This is our third
Our third Spielberg.
Yeah, we did Jaws, which is my favorite movie. Hook.
Hook. We did. Oh my God. Yeah.
No, this is our third Spielberg.
All right. Our third.
And our 75th fucking John Williams.
I think Anaconda was directed by Senor Spielbergo, his non-union
I mean, how
Mexican
good
equivalent. Oh my God.
So, in closing, Robert, let me ask you a couple questions.
All right, you got a couple questions for me. All right.
Would you ever taped over this or tape this over?
No, I would never tape over the VHS of
course.
Jurassic Park. I wouldn't tape over the little dot on the edge of
Yep.
the VHS to record over this. Now,
You keep getting us in the hot water.
well,
I get
you know you
FBI
can do
warnings
that.
every fucking
If
week.
you want to
you want.
counterfeit a tape, you can.
And you know, this one means a lot to me when I say this question. When I
All
ask
right.
this question, is very personal to both you and I, and I've been waiting forever to ask this to you, and I've been always wanting to ask this to you.
Okay.
You ever think you're gonna get Grant out of Montana?
Grant, you'll never get him out of Montana.
Why is that?
Because Grant's like me. He's a digger. Qué lindo, bueno, bebé.